Hey, what's going on, everyone? It is David Palmer, Leo King, here for Deep Love Tarot, your weekly love horoscope and reading for this week of June the 21st. Is it the 21st or the 20th? Yeah, it's 22nd now, but it's the 21st. I'm doing it through the 27th of 2021. Thanks so much for being a part of highvibe.tv. Truly appreciate you being part of highvibe.tv, or if you're here on my YouTube. I know I haven't been on YouTube here for the last couple of weeks. Did you miss me? I'm sure that you missed me. I was up at Don't Trip up in Utah. Had an awesome time. Was there for a week and did an astrology talk. I actually have that whole video, although I don't know if it's going to be okay for YouTube. I did say some really wild stuff, and you could ask the people that win. I said some crazy shit, and it was not even just as much about the crazy stuff. It was actually a really, believe it or not, it was like, I used to be known as the positive astrologer. Now I'm known as the negative astrologer. You know, that's how we're in a weird flipped world. But I did say some of the most dirty jokes I've ever said in my life during that lecture out in the middle. Put me up at 9,000 feet. I'm going to freaking pop off like a crazy person. Not enough oxygen, you know, and I already got a crazy brain. So, and I already hit a jewel. Like, where is my jewel? I don't even know where my jewel is. You know, it's like one of those it's one of those nights. But, long story short, it's good to be back. I'll be doing this show alone right now. So people that are wondering what's up with Craig's taking some time. He's processing his life, you know, and we all have to do that sometimes in our lives, you know, whether he comes back or not. We all wish him the best. I love Craig. I saw him today. We had a nice talk, had a nice long walk around the lake where I live. And trust me, like, anybody just wondering what it is, like, it's not crazy or anything like that. Like, we had a really nice talk today, and he's taking time. Like, you know, he's got his own life, you know? So whether he stays or goes, I love him the same. We all love him the same. And, you know, Craig will always be doing awesome things. I already know that. So, and him and I will always be friends forever, no matter what happens. So here we are for Deep Love Tarot. If you've never watched this show before, I'm going to, of course, do the collective, give the astrology, what's going on, then do a collective tarot reading for love for this week. And then, of course, I'm going to go into the High Vibe Gold chalice, and I'm going to make sure I pick out one of those 12 zodiac signs that you are, and I'm going to do a tarot love reading for you for this week. So we, of course, use the Astro Dice as well. We have lots of different cameras, so you can see. But, like, this is a new camera that I added with Ann tonight. We also, I forgot, somebody gave me that, and I'm really bad with names because I met over 100 people at Don't Trip. But this is a high viber who gave me this lion. I put it on the new High Vibe DJ set. We just moved it, and I moved it this weekend, did a bunch of other stuff. And I don't know her name, but I just got to give her a shout out. She gave it to me. She even gave me clips. And I don't even think she realized that she made that the centerpiece of my new DJ set here at the studios. So, and this is actually the angle that you all have never seen before of, like, I am looking at a camera to know which camera is on. And the DJ set used to be over there. Now I've moved it over here. And we even have like a High Vibe projector going off, and it's just playing High Vibe shows. I usually put on the TV when we're not doing a show. But of course, you have this right down here that you'll be able to see what I'm doing with the cards if you've never watched a show before. So, like, this show, like, literally is like a tarot show that's not out there. And I'll put it out there, you know, anybody who might want to join me on this show that's in the LA or Orange County or San Diego area that is a tarot reader or an astrologer that does play with tarot, give me a ring. You know, a lot of people are afraid to go on this show and join me on this show. This is like a scary show. Like, believe it or not, a lot of people just coming on this set, it's a scary situation for them. And, you know, I'm throwing it out there. So let's start with this collective first. I'm going to pull up the chat. I haven't even looked at the chat. See what's going on. It's been a wild eclipse. We're going to start with that. And a Mercury retrograde to boot. And Mercury's coming out of retrograde Tuesday. And, you know, I would usually be like, oh, thank God, right? And you know what? I think there is a part of me that's like, oh, thank God. But I honestly feel that this Mercury retrograde has revealed so much of truth because the solar eclipse was on the same day that Mercury did Cassini it. Having Mercury come out of its retrograde, stationary direct here on Tuesday, the 22nd, that's a lot to process. It's a lot that you have processed, but what do you do with it now? So there's a lot that we are moving forward into to try to figure out. We're in Cancer now. We have a full moon this week in Capricorn. We have a sun trine Jupiter. We have a full moon trine Jupiter. We have Neptune coming retrograde, stationary retrograde. So already Jupiter and Neptune, both in Pisces, the rulers of Pisces, are going to be retrograde by the end of this week, with a full moon in between to stabilize us, to prepare ourselves and get a grip on our emotions. This is a very slippery emotional time that I don't even think people are ready for that yet, because there's been so much Gemini, so much mental, so much change, so much eclipse energy that we don't even realize we've slipped into Cancer in many ways yet. It's like the emotions haven't been able to really be understood fully because Mercury has been retrograde in Gemini, and it comes out of its retrograde, of course, on Tuesday. Still has to go through the shadow period out, but I feel like this full moon in Capricorn again is going to be having to deal with our emotions with a detrimental full moon in Capricorn. We have Venus opposing Pluto this week. So Venus in Cancer opposing Pluto. We got a full moon, and there's all this energy of Capricorn, Venus, oppositions, which is already weird. Just having two planets in Saturn sign, two planets in the moon sign, well, the sun and Venus, and then those are very kind of much more benefic energies at the moment. And then you have the moon, which is benefic, which does not like to be in Capricorn, and then Pluto and Capricorn opposing Venus in Cancer. I mean, talk about, these are just extreme changes. At least the sun trine Jupiter is here, although Jupiter is stopped, right? Just went retrograde on Sunday. So you have to remember that it's like, okay, the sun would love Santa Claus with all the gifts, but Santa's kind of like, I already gave all the gifts out. I already opened all the doors here for this last 9 months. Like, I was opening up all these doors. I was in Capricorn and I went all the way through Aquarius. Now I'm in Pisces at home. I'm taking my break. Goodbye. And I got to go back into Aquarius. Literally Jupiter is napping. He is in dreamland. So, I mean, the good news with the sun trine Jupiter, though, is there's a lot of positives to see about everything. And there's this new story enveloping based off the new information, based off the new, I was going to say trajectory that we're going to be on. Mars in Leo is helping things out, and Venus leaves after this opposition to Pluto this week during the full moon in Capricorn, which that just by itself, that full moon in Capricorn is like, we have to toughen up emotionally, no matter how emotional we might be. Yes, it's a solstice time. Yes, we are in Cancer. It's a cardinal energy, but we got to keep the show on the road. Just how that expression is going to be the expression of the week for love. Your heart must go on. The show must go on. Your heart must go on. That's the best thing I can tell you. With Mars being in Leo, with Venus joining Mars in Leo by this weekend, Neptune retrograding. I mean, Jupiter and Neptune are these high benefic energies in Pisces that are turning off. So it could feel like, is the dream ever possible? And reality check with this moon in Capricorn at detriment, and then Venus opposing Pluto, like any emotional shit that's hard to deal with, that you have to get to the bottom of and make harder choices in your life about, set boundaries about, you're going to have to face that shit. Mercury coming out of retrograde. There's a lot of info now. It's time to act on that info. And if you add all that together, it's a lot. But at the same time, next week, as Mars this week is going to come all the way to the top of the first decan of Leo here at 10 degrees, we're getting ready for next week for Mars to start squaring Uranus and opposing Saturn. So that's going to bring up a lot of like Wild West energy and crazy energy, and a lot of new and old, and pushing our hearts into some wild new frontiers. So this is not over. This is just getting started. The eclipse energy revealed, and this week is stepping into the reveal, and then it's like full force by next week. So even though there's a lot of planets retrograde now, and especially after Neptune turns retrograde this week on Friday, like, I like to tell people, I like to give people all the heads up in astrology, especially you watch High Vibe every day. Like, I told you when all the planets were direct, come at the end of April, things are going to start getting weirder and weirder, and it gets really weird now as a lot of planets are retrograde. Now we got Jupiter retrograde. Now you got Neptune retrograde. Now you got Pluto retrograde. Now, we're sitting in just retrograde world with just Uranus not retrograde, right? Like, that's the last outer planet. And, I mean, Mercury's at least coming out of retrograde and will stay in Gemini, but this is the end of the North Node Gemini transit of any planetary energies being with the North Node of Gemini. I mean, the last thing we're going to get is that full moon lunar eclipse at the end of the year, and that's it. So, like, there's something to say about truth has been revealed at the deepest core, but Mercury is the ruler of Gemini, and it's still in here this week and into next week. And we're about to see revealings like we've never even seen before that we're going to act upon like never before. And if you're in a relationship where it just doesn't work or doesn't feel right, Venus opposed Pluto, Neptune retrograde, like this is where people got to wake up, or you could be smacked in the face really hard come that Mars square Uranus and opposed Saturn. So let's do the collective energies of this week for love in general. I didn't even have time because we were setting up this set. Remember, I was gone, and when we did that show out in where was I again? In Utah. It was like I brought the whole set. I brought that whole DJ set, brought a camera, brought all this stuff. So this place got completely wrecked and rebuilt, and then there was just massive. This is the last night of Mercury retrograde, like hours before it turns direct. So it was just like bad timing. And so I didn't get a chance to even. It's a lot. It's a lot doing the show. It's a lot running it. It's a lot making it happen on the front. And I'm so blessed to have Anne here tonight. She's here with me at 2 a.m. I had a history professor here, a doctor here at 2 a.m. Her kids probably think I'm crazy. You're like stealing my mom. What? They'll survive. So, yeah, talk about feeling bad. Shit. But you know what? I missed being here with you all. I miss being on YouTube for you all. And that's been the whole plan. We built all these new sets, and, you know, there's so much content to do, but it's just been, you know what? If you look at your own life, just like it has been a muckluck of crazy crap. And you know what? It's all sorting itself out for the right direction. And I think that if the more that people understand that with what's going on in their lives, you'll be able to handle things a lot easier. Like, and realize, oh, okay, all this is happening for some way bigger purpose. It's much, 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 much more bigger than myself and bigger than I've even probably, you know, vision. Now that Jupiter and Neptune are going to retrograde in Pisces, and Jupiter and Neptune together, you know, that's a very rare transit. That's not a once every 12-year transit. That's like a once every, 13, 14-year transit. That's a beautiful transit. I love that. I was born with that transit. Thank God. You know, it's a visionary transit. All right. I think we're ready for this. All right, first card for the collective for love this week is the Devil card upright. Ooh, our challenge card that we got here is the Justice card upright. We got a lot of major arcana going on here. And then we got the Nine of Cups. Wow, this is the overall card that we're going to see here. And the way we get through this is the Four of Swords reversed. So there's a lot to weigh out right now, the good and the bad. I mean, honestly, especially with this Nine of Cups here and this Devil card, I just feel like anything that's been just holding us down or heavy weight or just doesn't feel divine or feels too pushy or feels too forced, or if anybody feels controlling, Devil card definitely at the beginning here is like, what doesn't feel like it's of the divine right now, love-wise? Who feels controlling? Who feels like they're forcing things? Who feels like there's a backdoor agenda, especially with that Justice card there that's going to be in the challenge position? Like anything that just feels like it's totally way out of whack and imbalance. That Four of Swords reverse is telling you to not hold your emotions because you feel like you'd be unfair or unjust to not give the devil a house. Like I think it's about, realizing, hey, like, not going to take that bullshit here. There's a lot of that. And at least this overall has this Nine of Cups. So I'm going to be interested to see why we pulled that. Why did we pull this Devil card here for the collective in love this week? This is going to be an intense week, but and the challenge is balanced. So it's going to feel like, whoa, things are changing really fast. There's a lot of positive outcomes. But I think that Four of Swords is saying, I'm not giving my energy to hold emotionally and to find, and it's also a lot of uneasiness, but the universe is saying that uneasiness is to make sure you're not taking in the devil, like literally, or anything from the dark. We got the justice reversed with that devil. Wow. We already got a justice up right there. So you know what? This is pretty crazy. I'm not using like an all major arcana deck. I'm using tons of decks, but they're all shuffled and like that's crazy. Yeah, you know what? Anybody who's just completely out of balance, out of whack, and I especially keep getting like, it's unfair. Like they're very controlling too. I just got this control feeling, especially if you look at this devil. He's super controlling. Like I've got it. Very kind of like a dark masculine energy too. It's trying to control you, or can even be mad and for unjust reasons, like over testosterone, and women can have that too. You know what I mean? Why did you pull that 9 of Cups? The Lovers. Oh my gosh. It's like, this is a crazy story. It's almost like the only true love stories that are going to go on are leaving behind some really dark ones in order to get to really positive and good ones. I feel like, now, of course, this is a collective reading, so it doesn't apply to everybody the same way, but there's some dark shit in everybody's love life that they got to fucking get rid of. Or this has to do with dark energy of a dark person. And I feel like, especially this Lover's 9 of Cups is like the ultimate love story really is when you know what's divine, what actually feels really good, and what is fake. Because the devil to me is fake. It's like the celebrity image, or are you doing this for your ego? And I feel like the true love is just like the real shit. And this is gonna be a great week to see the real shit, but there's going to be an energy, whether it's a jealous ex, a jealous somebody, or, I got a feeling like the true just lovers, no matter if it's the past or it's the future, or it's the present, just like whatever it is, it's going to show the godly way and it's going to show the wrong way. What is the astro pulling up for this? I can't make this shit up. The Venus love card popped up. So, don't be using your Venus and love energy for the dark right now, or for something controlling or that's unfair and unjust. Like, you're not going to find love. You're just going to find unhappiness there. But there's a lot of love showing up. We got the Lovers and the Venus card here, but where is that? It's going to be in the divine energy and the positive energy, and somebody who actually really cares. That 9 of Cups, he really cares. Like, I'm going to give this guy a little character. Like, he's the guy who looks so happy. Like, I'm just like, I really like these. I cleaned the cups for you. I cleaned them, and like, they're my favorite cups. And oh my God, I hope you're having a great time here in my little cabin up here in the woods. Like, do you need a bedroom to sleep in? No, I'm not going to sleep there. I've got my little Miss Honey in the other house. It's like a really nice, chill guy that's positive, and that Lovers. What do we got here? So I am shuffling this through this collective deck on your guys and everybody's sun sign horoscopes. It'll go much faster. What came up here? Wow, past life. That's kind of crazy. I feel like right now there is some deep past life shit that is being cleared out that you don't need to keep doing. This 4 of Swords reversed. It makes you feel unsettled and uneasy, and this is balancing out karma to move you to the right energy. I feel like people are moving to the right energy, but after they're willing to face the shit that's not working. And what's the shadow card for this? Naked before the stars. I think that you're not here to be alone and feel like you just do everything, and you listen to spirit, you listen to God. Like, your true partner is in the same kind of energy that you're in right now. If you're feeling weird and alone, or if you're somebody in a toxic relationship, like, there's somebody else that's getting out of that too, or they're just waiting for you. But like the shadow is that this card to me represents like, okay, I get it. You're naked before the stars, but it's like, you're also on the other side of the reality. Like, come into reality. Don't just be like, oh, okay, I'm being abused emotionally, I'm being abused physically, I'm being like in a shitty situation, but I'm really divine. I'm connected to God. It's like, that's the shadow, is like, I'm aware of my shit, but I'm not doing anything about it. That's a tough one. When it comes to Ganesha, we pulled the positive outlook card. So there's a huge positive outlook. And I feel like it is moving towards the real love story and the real energy collectively. And we have to have a positive outlook, but not be giving a positive outlook to this darkness. Giving only a positive outlook to the real energy, the lovers, and the real fairness in life. And also not segregating ourselves from, okay, I'm aware, but I'm not in reality applying that awareness. If you are single out there, the singles pull the strength card. You're going to have the strength for love and not be afraid of love. And also finding a partner that's strong in themselves too. And, very courageous and also very knowing of themselves. Don't be afraid to jump into the situations that are there. If you're in a relationship, you got the devil. This has to deal with partners. We could pull the devil as the first card. So if you're in a relationship, like there's some dark shit going down. I'm just going to be honest in the collective. And, it's not feeling really good. I'll pull one more clarifying card on that one. And Five of Pentacles reversed, like you don't need to suffer. You don't need to keep suffering through this. Relationship people. Holy shit. We got the second house, 10th house, Gemini's 10th house, Jupiter. Oh, wow. You know what? It's time to understand what the facts are and go on the adventure, but we got to have responsibility for ourselves, for our truth, and we've got to realize that the only adventure is finding the twin energy, finding the stimulation, but also applying, big decisions, responsibilities, and actually seeing where our destiny lies and whether or not we're excited and youthful. And anybody who's not excited and youthful, but also has their shit together, it's not worth it. So you can have your shit together but not be youthful energetically. Or you could be youthful energetically and be totally irresponsible. Like, this is about both. And that's where the adventure is, and that's where the doors are opening. So that's quite interesting to see that as our collective. All righty. So the first zodiac sign is going to be Aries. I didn't plan that one, but the Aries are first. How are we doing? Look at that. That's the lowest chat I've had in probably 4 or 5 years. I get it. It's late at night. Everybody's asleep. They probably gave up on me. But if you guys can all share this and give it a like, that's the lowest chat score I've ever had in 5-6 years. Oh, maybe people have given up on me on YouTube. They've given up. They were like, this fool didn't show up for a week and a half after showing up for 9 years every day, every week. And it's so funny how people will just, you don't show up. Fucking bye. Later. All right. We got the air eye. First card that you got for your love life this week, Aries. Well, I actually pulled two, but we'll put them together. Page of Pentacles and the Five of Cups reversed is your first card here. Your challenge card here is the Queen of Wands in reverse. Your overall here is the Nine of Wands in reverse. And the way you get through this challenge is the Page of Cups. That's weird you pulled these two cards here. I mean, especially when you do get a Page of Pentacles reversed and a Five of Cups reversed. Well, I think that number one, it's like, why are you paying attention to a lot of situations that didn't go right? Like energy that's sorrow and people who aren't showing up literally physically and I feel like you got made a lot of promises and nobody kept their promise, or people can sometimes not keep their promise, but at the same time, like you already knew they wouldn't be able to, but you still went along with it. Like, let it go. Especially this challenge here, especially this Queen of Wands in reverse. It's like the idea that you're not going to be able to find love and light that whole thing again and stand back on the throne of that true love and that just all giving light of love from the feminine side of things. It's like that's because you're still like worried about a loser. Like, you know what I mean? Like worried about somebody who can't show up, or if somebody's not showing up in your relationship right now, like yeah, it can feel really difficult, especially this Nine of Wands. I think for you with this a reverse as the overall, it's like, yo, like you don't need to like fight so hard. You don't need to hold position. I think that, it's important for this Page of Cups that came up to go find what makes you have fun. Go do light things. Maybe you just need to like get back to just some basic shit that's fun for you. Maybe it's like go get fucking ice cream or something with Joe Biden. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't go do that and be caught dead doing that. But like, you know what I mean? Like, no, you don't know what I mean. You know what I mean? You know the thing. I don't know. Like, you just got to go do some basic shit here that makes you have fun. Go take your car for a drive. Like, go take a walk with your best friend. I don't know. Go on a fucking dating website and fucking have a thrill. It's something so basic, but you got to get back to that basic, easy shit again. And you got to drop a lot of this fucking sorrow and all this weird shit that's going on through you. Why'd you pick those two cards? You got the World card reversed. Yeah, your world, it's like you can't let it go. You got to let it go. You got to let go of promises that are made and not kept and what people said and, like all that kind of stuff. It's like, let that shit go. I mean, the World card reverse is also like something coming back, or somebody's trying to come back around who did make a promise and you're unsure if you Mercury retrograde. I'm not saying though, this is only Mercury retrograde where you can make conversations back and some people can work things out. But this World card reverse shows me something's trying to come back in the old world and something. And you're like, well, they didn't make promises to me. They don't do that. Or it's the same pattern that just keeps coming on. And it's like, am I ready to go back into that world? Or why can't I let this world flip into something different? You did pull the Eight of Pentacles in reversed here. I think for you, it's like, I mean, who knows how in the hell this world fully works? Those gears that make this world work, only God knows. I think for you, you got to take that kind of strategy right now and be like, are you just happy at the end of the day? Is it simple stuff that makes you like light up? Or are you feeling emotionally depressed? Are you not feeling love? Then why are you doing it? And why are you going to go back? Or why are you going to trust them again? But if you're feeling happy about it and they're not letting you down, and maybe that's what you have to do is just let go of the expectations too much this week. And just like, if you can just solidly have fun and not expect so much, then maybe you're going to see some really of the positive things there. But if you're having high expectations, you're definitely not going to be happy. Mercury is your astro card. And so, yeah, it's like, be smart. Like, come on, figure things out. Look at the truth, too, and the communication elements. But that's high expectations you're asking for. But you know what? At least you'll get the truth. So if you're going to get all weird about it, be like, oh, well, at least I got the truth. But at the same time, I feel like you just need somebody who's stimulating. You got that Page of Cups there. What'd you get as your, you got nature spirits? I almost feel like somebody who's just really in tune with you and they're in tune with what's going on around them. I feel like you're dealing with people who are not in tune with like why the fuck are you doing this? Like it's almost like you keep saying like are you really like not paying attention to what the fuck's going on? Like that's a sign that this person's got to go. But anybody who like is in tune with reality, in tune with their awareness, in tune with what's going on, because especially with that Mercury card there and you got that nature spirits, like that's somebody who's in tune, really knows what's going on. Also, it's like somebody who's not drunk and dumb, right? Because it almost kind of feels like with Mercury, it's a clear head, and nature spirits, it's like divinely guided by the spiritual nature, the divine nature, their own nature, and nature itself. I feel like this is like somebody who, if it's a problem energy, they're not in tune with the universe, and they're kind of like irresponsible at the highest degree. Or they're responsible, they're aware of their surroundings, and they're aware of what's going on. If you, your shadow for this week is the Masquerade. So, you know what? Stop putting that mask that somebody's great when they're not. Stop trying to make something work that's totally not working, that you haven't mastered yet, that you're defending so hard. You don't even know if it works. It's like, I'm in crypto and shit, but like also like it reminds me of like penny stocks and shit. It's like you're like defending some like product that has not been meant yet, like some investment, being like, it's going to fucking work. It's going to fucking work. You need to invest. You need to see why I love this person. This person's awesome. And it's like, everybody's like, I don't see shit. Like fucking stocks tanking every day. Fucking people are pulling their money out. It's like, are you going to hit rock bottom by trying to defend something that's really not working great? And their promises are weak. Really weak promises. The Ganesha card that we pulled here is achievement. You know what? I feel like the number one thing for you is to learn like do they have high expectations in themselves? And also for you, I think it's also like, are you really achieving where you really want to go? Or are you kind of wondering, if you're having questions about your achievements in your life, of like where your achievements are now and where they're going, then that's a big red flag. Or you're dealing with somebody who has achievement issues, or they have past achievement issues, or they don't even know what to achieve. I think that's going to be a clear indication. If you are a single Aries out there, the Ace of Cups reversed, you're feeling really empty, feel like you've been gutted out. Make sure that you find somebody who's emotionally available. If you're in a relationship, you got a really big liar here that you're dealing with, or you've been lying to them, it's like a very toxic situation where there's been so many misunderstandings about it. It is reversed, but to me, that's almost like it's even more of a hidden lie on top of a lie, on top of a lie. And it's like, if you've been having questions about your partner, Aries, and they've been lying, and you've been having questions about a very big lie, that big lie is true. You pulled the moon in the 8th house in Leo. So, I mean, you're going to have to learn to transform that happiness literally by going through the emotional transformational process and learning to let go of something in order to find your courage and your happiness. Don't give away and invest all your happiness into something with no return. And don't keep emotionally holding on with all your might for something that's not true love. Aries. Our next sign that we got here. Leo. Boom. 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 All right, Leo. Every time I say Leo, I feel like I'm talking to my cat. All right. Leo in the house. So, well, Leo, what's going on with love for you this week? First card that you got here is the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Challenge card that you got here is the Fool card. The overall here is the Ace of Pentacles. And the way you get through this is the 10 of Cups reversed. Well, 3 of Pentacles reversed. It feels like a lot of situations have kind of fallen apart. Maybe you thought you were going to build something with somebody, especially, sometimes it could just be like, usually with 3 of Pentacles, we always associate it with like, there's another person and all that kind of shit. Possibly, but it's reversed. So it's almost like, maybe somebody you're dating got back with their ex, or somebody that you were dealing with just wasn't able to show up and put all the work in. Maybe there was a third party you didn't know about. Maybe, you're just at a place where you're like, you don't know where to build. This challenge card, though, of the Fool with a 10 of Cups reversed is like, don't keep sprinkling fucking 31 flavor sprinkles all over somebody that's not able to be that. I mean, that Fool card with that 10 of Cups reversed is like a false, don't give fucking sprinkles to somebody that's like old ice cream that's old is fucking rotten. You know what I mean? Like, don't go to yogurt land and just be like, well, it tastes really old, but I'll put sprinkles on it and it will feel good. This Ace of Pentacles is the thing to pay attention to. Like, something that's beautiful, magnificent, physically able to happen, and has a refreshing new beginning energy. And I feel like, it just has to be discerned a little bit by not like creating like, this is great and fresh and new. If somebody's not ready for that beautiful all-time commitment, or, especially you too, or if, that Fool card comes there, like somebody who's just kind of all pie in the sky, but not able to make their shit happen at all, like doesn't even have any skills at all of life, literally too, like physically, they don't have skills. Like, you're like, but that Ace of Pentacles there is definitely a good sign. Why do we get that 3 of Pentacles? The Tower. Yeah, this is an ending that's already happened, so you're almost feeling cleared out. Or if you're with somebody where you already feel like it's the end, you've already extended that time period and you got to end it. But also if you're together still with somebody, I mean, there's a lot of things coming crashing down, projects, situations, like finding common denominators. But at the same time, I feel like there's a lot of Leos that have already gone through a lot of this. This looks like something that's happened already with that 3 of Pentacles reversed. So there's like a kind of a cleared out energy, and you know, there's nothing to be scared of. But I think that for you, it's like, I think that the problem is like the tower came because a lot of shit just that you thought was going to be amazing, or you thought was going to be beautiful, or the dream life that you wanted just wasn't able to hold it. And that Ace of Pentacles is saying, no, it's able to happen. You needed to go through a lot of these situations in order to see what's real, what's fake. Why do we get that Ace of Pentacles? Five of Wands reversed. It shouldn't be so complicated. It shouldn't be so like, well, okay, you have to do this and I have to change that and we have to go here. Like the Five of Wands reversed is like saying it doesn't have to be so confrontational, but I feel like overcomplicated. Like I feel like you've been dealing with somebody, or you did with somebody who's had it just was a lot of complications. Like it was just like a lot of, you know, too many fucking angles that just couldn't meet up with each other. So this Ace of Pentacles is like, I feel like, you know what, Leo? It should just be and I know that we always say this, but it should just be fucking easy. Like somebody just wants to be into the kingdom. You know what I mean? Queen or king, whatever you are. Like, it just should be like, they see that, they're ready, they're in their life ready, and it's just easy going, and it's just like, it naturally just easily happens. I feel like you've learned the lesson that, you know, trying to build too much. Like, I don't think love is this building thing, right? Like, I really don't. I believe love is love. And it's like, I think for you, it's not complicated, and it's not having to like be on this structured mission and let's do this at this moment. And, oh, you know, and don't be taking on any, you know, don't be taking any fucking people that like need fixer up energy. This is definitely like, stay away from fixer uppers. You need people that are already solid and in their shit. I think that you've seen that you can't, like, there is the expression, you can't turn a hoe into a housewife, right? So, I mean, you know, I think that this is for you, like, people who already got their shit together. The Astro card that you got is the Scorpio card. So, you need somebody who's all in, that fucking, there's no doubt, and they're fucking all passionate, and they don't hold back. I got a feeling that you were with people who held back. Three Pentacles reversed. And they were holding back because they were still dealing with somebody else. That's usually what happens when there's Three Pentacles there. But don't be afraid of crazy transformation and change either. But also people who are transparent 100%, open 100%. People who are closed, you can't transform. You can't turn it into anything else. Look at this shadow. I think that for you, it's like realizing the shadow of over glamorizing people or situations. Like, I think for you, it's like, look up your shadow this week. We did get Scorpio with it. So the shadow for you is being able to see. The shadow is a gift. It's the gift of you realizing that you can't turn, you know, something beautiful that's really not beautiful or really working. So, you know, pay attention to those energies, and also don't shadow yourself by being able to, you know, oh, this will just happen, and it's not naturally happening, and it's like beer goggles for some. I'm using sprinkles because I don't drink, or maybe I'm giving them too many Sprite showers. You know what I mean? Fucking booking the Sprite room at the fucking strip club. You know what I mean? If anybody gets that room, for champagne room, but the shadow card for Leo is addicted, letting go of just that addictive quality of trying to create something out of nothing, trying to create complications into, there's no complications here. That's an addiction to let go of, Leo. I know that one well. You know, it's been a very sobering experience for me, but a very positive one. Like, am I really going to give so much if I'm not getting back in return? I think that's what a lot of Leos are learning, especially with Jupiter and Neptune now going to retrograde in the 8th house. Like, you're going to invest your time and energy. They better be investing their same amount of energy back. Be just as open and just as transparent and just as passionate and just as into you. Like, Leos are learning the opposite. We're so used to people being so into us. It's like, wait, people aren't into us. It's like, why am I going to go after somebody that's not into me? It's like, that's a hard lesson. What did we get here with Ganesh? Concentration. Yeah, staying focused and staying concentrated on the shadow stuff of creating this. You don't want to keep going through tower moments. You don't want to keep going through fake 10 of cups, like beautiful love stories that really are not. So concentrate on, and it's not like sit there and like look at somebody and look at them at a date across the table and be like, I'm concentrating on you. It's not like that. It's just a lot more just like, I'm aware of what's going on. I think Leos have all done a lot of work inside, and just trying something completely different. I feel like when we concentrate, we actually get it right. So it's like, this is like getting it right, just like not falling for your old patterns here, especially when it comes to transparency and transformation, and some things can change, right? But I got a feeling if it's somebody that's been in your line recently, it's not going to change there. It takes a long time for things to change. If you are a single Leo out there, 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. I mean, you know what? The people that you're going to put work into are going to give you the same energy back. I mean, that's very much like I was just saying, but if you're single, who's also like just as much putting in as much effort into the world and life as you, sees the world in the same light, but also is willing to both together. If you're dating somebody who's willing to invest just as much as you are going to invest energetically into it, then it's right. If you're in a relationship, Leo, 8 of Wands, I feel that, this is a time for you to see if you guys are together moving in the right direction and both concentrated on the right direction. There's definitely a lot of energy coming in, a positive, but, it's like, can you both go together in that energy? Because there's some really weird shadow shit here, and you got to concentrate. You don't want to just be like, oh, yeah, we're going to make it there, and then, like, forget about the minor details and be like, everything's great, and then the next thing you know, getting a call from the pool boy being like, I'm sorry, sir, I fucking did your wife all day yesterday, So make sure you know where things are going. Good energy in relationships, but don't be naive either. Is that my favorite planet in the world? That is Mercury. Mercury here in Sag, and that is in the 8th house. I mean, this is, I think, where you already know what's real and what's not. And you see the positives automatically in the depth. So this is about who's deep and who can express that depth and who can express also the beliefs and also the journey and also the vision that they want to see. You at yourself, too, already can go deep and see if something's beneficial or not. So don't be looking in areas where you're like, do I see a benefit here? No, let me try and change that. No, you're not here to change anybody. You can't magically change somebody to be somebody that you don't want to be or want to be too. So, this is an important time for you to really go, it already is as it is. I see it and it's the same vision. Booyah, baby. We're on it. Aquarius. Oh, well, we did bump up. We got some people. All right. We bumped up. I'm a has-been, Ann. I'm a has-been. I'm YouTube's astrological tarot has-been. When you were doing daily horoscopes fucking a decade ago, and you were doing tarot every day starting in 2014 on this channel, you're a has-been. I'm a has-been. I'm not old with this shit now. All right, Aquarius, let's see what's going on with your love life. Your first card that you got here is, wow, you got the King of Swords upright. Oh, there's going to be some big truth here that you have to fucking stand up for. And oh, wow, you got the World card? Look at this. You got some great cards, Aquarius, my opposite. Your overall is a crotchety, the Hermit. No, don't get crotchety on me. Ooh, 9 of Swords to get through this. Wow, that's weird. Well, there's some red flags, and there's some green flags here. To me, that represents if you're not going to be very clear in what you want, and you're not going to speak up about what you want, because the challenge here is the World card, which in many ways, like, are you really getting what you want? The red flags are this Nine of Swords. The universe is actually telling you to pay attention to warning signs about the world, why it's not being your way. It has to deal with truth, and it has to deal with, you know, what inside are you carrying that you need to shine the light on? Like, I almost feel like you're hiding something, or you want something and you're too afraid to ask for it from somebody, or you're afraid to ask somebody out, or you're afraid to ask for more, or you're afraid to be real and be like, I'm not into you. There's definitely a lot of weird energy of like, should I really say this? Should I really do this? Should I really? Yeah, you should. Stop doubting yourself. Why'd you get that King of Swords? Oh, definitely stop. You got the King of Cups with the King of Swords. You gotta let your emotions out. Ooh, bottled up emotions. Bottled up emotions. You know what that leads to? Bottled up energy in you. And also having a bottled up partner that doesn't even know what the fuck's going on. Or if you're single and you know, it's like, God, you have a lot to say to somebody. You have a lot that you want to reach out to somebody about. Why are you not doing it? Like, if you're in a partnership, why are you not telling your partner, like, what's really there? You have all these, like, warning signs that are like, you're worried. That's a good sign, because it means that you need to say it. You pulled the Hangman reversed with the Hermit. Look at how many major arcana just popped up. 3. But you got it reversed. It's like, you don't need to be stuck. You could be walking into the truth. You have a lot to give out. But, you know, the Hermit can retreat. I almost feel like it's like, don't hang yourself and retreat and just be like, I'm not going to say anything anymore. You can't keep holding this shit in. I got a feeling like you have to express something like, I don't like you, or, oh my God, I really like you. Like, what the fuck? Or, I don't know. It's probably on those two areas. Very simple. I really like you, or I don't like you. It's on those two, one of those two things you're dealing with right now. Or it's both. I don't like you, but I really like you. You know, that's an Aquarius thing. Oh, Aquarians get stuck in shit like that all the time. Especially with all this Leo shit. Mars and Venus and Leo by this weekend. Ooh, in your 7th house. Oh, fuck. Last bit of any Gemini in your 5th house besides the North Node with Mercury direct here. Ooh, gotta communicate that love story. So shit. What does your astro say? You got Virgo. You gotta get specific too. You know what? Don't beat around the bush, Aquarian. You just can't be like, well, I have like an issue. What's the issue? Well, I just have an issue. No. What's the exact issue? We need to get to the bottom and to the specifics here. You need to be very specific. Like, I want you, or I don't want you because da. Like, I also feel like you keep overanalyzing and stressing yourself, and this is the relief. You're bottling up anxiety and an internal. You got a Hermit. You're internalizing way too much. You're probably getting stomach issues. You're probably like way too, like, come on, let it out. When you got to fart, you got to fart. If you're going to be that person that like is on the bus and waits till the fucking door opens, but you're on like a bus that's going to be freaking for 12 hours, like, you're going to like be purple in the face. Like, let it out slowly. Get your like perfume out. I don't know. Get your little fucking poopery shit out and fucking start spraying. I don't know. Or blame it on the fucking person next to you. You gotta let some shit out here. Literally. You gotta let some shit out. What's going on? What is it? Oh, divine feminine. Yeah, you're not allowing yourself to be in touch with what you want to be like held. Like, I feel like you're like feeling like you're not getting the juicy shit. Like, I feel like it's like, okay, you got something, or you want something, or you got communication, but like, where's the good juicy part? So it's missing the energy that's wholesome and nurturing and fulfilling here. The shadow that you pulled here is up. Yep. Peaceful among the thorns. I mean, are you just going to be like, I'm okay, even though I'm really not okay? Like, you're only peaceful when you're not among the thorns, right? Well, if I make any move right now, or if I do something, I don't want to fuck it up. You're already in fuck up land by not doing anything. Ganesha is telling you, reflection. You've already reflected a lot, I feel, though. Why is that? What do you? Yep. Boom. Knight of Cups. You already know where to move emotionally. You need to move emotionally. You've been reflecting on what to do emotionally. It's time to make your move. Time to make that move, Aquarius. If you are a single Aquarius out there, 9 of Pentacles. You don't feel like you're good enough. You need to stop that shit. Stop thinking that you're not good enough. You're good enough. And also that has to do with beauty. Oh, I'm not beautiful enough. Shut the fuck up. And you are, and own it. Like, stop being a little fucking weirdo and just being like, I'm not good looking enough, or I'm not good enough. And like, shut up. Do it. You are. If you're in a relationship, oh, you're afraid of breaking somebody's heart. You can't be afraid to be honest and break somebody's heart. I mean, then what's love, you know? If you're going to play safety, you're just, you know what? You're playing bowling with the bumpers on in your relationship. That's not bowling. There's gutter balls. Don't be afraid of the gutter balls. It doesn't mean the game's over, but it just means that, like, at least you can move forward and be like, all right, I'm going to have at least I guttered it. Fucking, okay. Even on that last fucking, you know, when you're in those last fucking parts of bowling, like, fuck, like, throw the ball. At least we know what the real truth is. Like, playing with bumpers is a little kid shit. And especially with this Hermit card here. Like, going inside and being peaceful without the thorns, and I'm just going to avoid anything. And then Hangman reverse is trying to say you can get out of this situation so easy by just being honest. If you're afraid of being heartbroken yourself because you don't feel good enough, oh man, like, well, when somebody else takes that person or somebody else makes that move, you're going to feel even worse. You did get the first house, so I mean, you're definitely going to need to mount it up in Aquarius with Jupiter. How funny. It's time for you to let everybody know what you really want. Literally anybody. And you have to learn to connect with what you want and show the whole vision of what you want. Stop fucking giving little visions. Give big ones out now. All right. We're starting to pick up the pace and rolling through here. We are at Geminis now. Gemini. And we've been through half these decks. So, well, throw this tattoo deck in here. All right. Gemini. It's your birthday no more. It's Cancer's birthday. So I hope you had a good birthday, good eclipse, and a crazy Mercury retrograde that ends Tuesday. Whew. Geminis, I got a feeling you're going to go change directions. You might be living in your other twin right now, and you're like, what the fuck's going on? And that other twin's trying to hold on tight and love, and it's like, not going to work. You got the Hermit reversed. So, you know what? You're getting over some really boring, fucking weird situations. You pulled the Seven of Pentacles here as your challenge. You pulled the Queen of Cups overall. And you got the Page of Cups, or Pentacles, sorry, as your way through this. You know, I think it's like, there's no one to reflect on. I think that your issue, though, is you're like, I put some energy into this energy of this person or this relationship or this, but it's like falling flat on its face. And I feel like for you, it's like, it's time to remember the simple shit of like, let me go throw some new offerings around, or let me give myself at least the ability to have offers taken and given that actually will fulfill me more. That Queen of Cups reversed is like, why are you going to continue to still hold on to an investment that you really are not emotionally into and that you've already done so much reflecting on? You're done reflecting on it. Like, you're just done. You're just done like reflecting on it. Also, it's like somebody who feels very boring. Hermit reversed, you're like, I'm done. I'm ready to go have some fun. I'm ready to like have life again. Also, Page of Pentacles, I almost feel like this person that you're dealing with has some money issues. And like, you know, so are you really getting your investment back energetically if they already don't know how to deal with money themselves? We'll give you Botticelli to give you some insight here. What's up with this Hermit for the Geminis? Why are they getting the Hermit? Why are they getting the Hermit reversed? Why are they getting such a boring person that they reflected on and they're just like over it? The world. You know there's a bigger world out there, a Venus world. A world where, I got to be honest, if you're a woman out there, like, you're not feeling very womanly. They don't really know how to like honor you, like, they don't got daddy energy. Fucking, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Oh man. If you're a guy out there, you're looking for Queen Bee, not some fucking, washed out hoe. Queen of Cups reversed. Wow, Seven of Cups. I mean, you know that you have better options out there, but you also, it's like you feel like you're missing out on your emotional dream right now, and you know it, and it's time to, go make those offers. Sometimes Geminis do weird things. They make a phone call, they make a text, see if somebody's interested while they're still in something, just to know to make the move. I feel like there's going to be a lot of that this week for Geminis. You got the 9th house, faith. You know what? I mean, it's about the big picture here. It's about seeing how big the story can go. I feel like you're over you got the world with it too. Like, there's a huge world out there for you and you're missing out on it, and you've been reflecting on that. What's with this here? Friendship. I almost feel like just friends might be better with somebody right now. I also feel at the same time, though, it almost feels like you guys are going in different directions, not love. And you're looking for somebody who is in the same direction or has the same line of thought, the same line of value. Especially, you've got 2 Pentacles here. We got a Page of Pentacles and we got a 7 of Pentacles. So I'm already feeling it's almost like not really seeing the same way in the same trajectory. This is not Robin Hood shooting these things. It's not like they're going to fucking hit each other and still hit the target. Like, for love, especially, this is not a good card. I feel like it's like going direct, no, X marks the no, and at the same time going in the opposite directions. And especially because of values and honestly, like a waste of time, waste of energy, and also that you're not even that stimulated. You don't feel it's a great offer. You don't feel like it's a great thing. And especially the 7 of Cups. What's your shadow here? You're sacrificing your life, or you're sacrificing your dreams and your emotional dreams. And if you want to be a mother, or you want to start a family, or you want to like feel more emotionally supported in all ways, like, okay, you're sacrificing quite a lot here, and you're missing out on a big world, and a very big world with that 9th house world card energy combined with that Hermit reverse. So like, what are you doing? Like, why are you still putting up with a bunch of fucking stupid shit? I've had a feeling you've already had like somebody reach out to you maybe, or you've already had contact that woke you the fuck up because of that fact that Page of Pentacles is there. And I feel like it's like, ooh, oh yeah, 7 of Pentacles. Like, am I going to really sacrifice for this bullshit when I can really fucking have much better? And, like I said, somebody you can be daddy, somebody you can be, I don't know. I guess as a guy, I'm just looking for like, as a guy, like where you can be daddy. Acceptance. Oh God. I think that you got to accept the reality for what it is. I think you haven't done that yet. What was this about? Oh yeah. You haven't accepted walking away from some bullshit, horrible situation. You already are out the door, but you keep coming back in. You have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and you need to accept it and take both feet out. Or if you think that this is it, I'll feed in. I'll ask, is it really? I'm going to ask, because there's Geminis who are like, what are you talking about? Like, it's so good, but. What's the overall for just that if you're in that weird place? Oh, look at this. 3 of Swords reversed. You're just afraid of the heartbreak, and you already know it's going to heartbreak you at the end of the day, and you're just in avoidance of it. If you are a single Gemini out there, you got the Hierophant. Singles, it's time for you to find the right place to make the commitment to. And also, look at Pope Daddy. No, I'm just kidding. Fucking, somebody who's fucking got their shit together spiritually, and also fucking, they know how to get to the top, okay? Like, they also fucking are divinely guided. I mean, I'm not saying the Pope's a good person, okay? I'm just saying, like, they got their shit together, and that also for you, somebody who could guide you much better in life, and also knows how to guide themselves. They know how to get there themselves, and they know how to guide others really well. I got a feeling you're dealing with, single people. You could be dealing with somebody who's just fucking like, doesn't got their shit together and doesn't have any traditional elements together. And it's almost like you're teaching them, and you're like, what the fuck? It should be together. Like, almost feels like you're their teacher. Why did we get, or if you're in a relationship, you get the 8 of Wands. Wow, this card's been coming up a lot, or even for Leos too. I mean, things are moving forward, but are they going into the right direction? Are you ready to accept this direction? Like, there's no turning back. So this is a week where you gotta like be like, And I'll be honest with you, seeing that between both these and seeing that friendship card there, I don't know. With the arrows, kind of going, oh, sometimes it's just better off as just friends. But even that's just like, like we would be friends, but I'm also looking for the good shit. 8th house, Libra, Mars. Ooh, wow. I was going with the daddy theme on this one. We'll continue with the daddy theme. Like, is it fucking like, is it Plowtown or not? Like, 8th house Libra, is it really like a deep, intense, and passionate relationship? Or is it a relationship that's lacking intensity? You're going to know. And I think that you have to not be afraid to go much deeper and actually, identify if this is the kind of relationship that you would marry. Like the best way to be like, could you see yourself with this person for the rest of your life right now? If you had to make that choice right now, if God was like, okay, this is your person for the rest of your life. You're not going to be allowed to be with anybody else. And you're like, I don't know, God. Okay. Yeah, let's get out. It would have already been clear. I almost feel like this is just like escapism at the same time. Especially that 7 of Cups, if I could. Wow, well, we wow. Scorpio. Let's see if the Scorpio party is rocking and rolling. Where are we at? Got this tattoo deck here. All right, Scorpio, what's going on with your love life for this week? I feel like I'm out on the soapbox. Anybody got $1? No super chats? All right. It's fine. I'm just kidding. I don't, nobody needs to super chat me ever. 4 of Cups in reverse is your first card here, Scorpio. Your challenge is the King of Pentacles. Your overall is the King of Cups. Ooh, that's not bad. 3 of Swords, though. Heartbreak to get through this. Holy shit. You drop like 8 cards on here, but I'm not going to use those. We're going to just say we didn't see them, but that means that there's a lot of underlying issues that need to be taken heed here. I think that you're feeling passed over. 4 of Cups kind of feels like you also sometimes are the ones that are the cause of that passed over, right? It's like, something was here emotionally. I don't know if I'm going to push it away right now. It's not the gift. And you're like, oh shit. I almost feel like some Scorpios are looking back like, fuck, I had the gift and I ruined it. Or at the same time, it's kind of like, I'm just sick of always being passed over, or somebody's not making you number one, or it's just been hard from the past, feeling like you didn't get what you want, especially that 3 of Swords here. Is your way through this is like, accept the pain to allow something beautiful to work out. You got King of Pentacles here. It's like holding on too much to my precious, like the big, like I think that you're looking for this ultimate thing when really it's you learning to deal with your emotions. You got King of Cups here. So it's like, you have to learn to master your emotions, and you also need to be around people who have mastered their emotions as well. I feel like you need to stop like putting people on a pedestal because of what they do or what they have or what they can offer you or what they're physically here on the planet here. Like the physical aspects of things is not where it's at. That just has been the heartbreak. It's the emotional part. And I think that for you, it's like you got to like deal with the pain in order to become that King of Cups, right? Like the King of Cups has mastered all of the emotions, and the 3 of Swords, really, heartbreak is more of an idea than it is actual heartbreak. Like I feel like it's more of your mind accepting what happened. And I think that for you, this is the issue that you're going through right now, is also like blocking out good things all the way and not getting the big gifts that you want because of past heartbreaks. And so you're pushing away a lot of energy that could be really bomb. And you did feel the 10 of Swords. I feel like you're trying to get over this pattern, but it just keeps repeating itself. So this is where you need to pay attention, is this repeating pattern of missing out on gifts because you push it out, edged upon the 3 of Swords energy, that heartbreak energy, or, that you carry old heartaches, or you push away people, and actually that creates more heartache, and it's from a past heartache. So now you're dealing with 2 heartaches, and then you move down the line in your life with love, and it's like, how many fucking heartbreaks are you fucking doing? Like, I think that is a pattern that has to stop here for you. When it comes to your King of Cups energy, you did get the Knight of Pentacles. I mean, I think that this is a good card because it's saying that, you know what? Don't be afraid to move forward into beautiful new things in life to physically do. You have your armor on. It's a slow trot, but at least it's moving forward. But when you got your emotions, together and under control, and you know what you want emotionally, and you allow that to move forward and to build from that, you're unstoppable. Instead of feeling like, oh, I just run into these patterns and all this shit. Like, you don't need to have it all, and they don't need to have it all. All that needs to be there is the emotional stuff, and you got to have no heartache energy. Or if you're dealing with somebody and they're dealing with a past heartbreak, maybe take a better look at this once they're over that, and see what else comes in between until then. You got the water element. So, there's a lot of emotion here and sensing. I think that you're going to need to be more vulnerable. Really, and getting over the pattern of being like, I'm not getting the good shit. And I think that for you, just like sensing and intuitively feeling things out, like instead of like kind of pushing that intuition away and then being like, well, let me look at that King of Pentacles, because that King of Pentacles just keeps bringing your heart down. It's almost like, well, look at what they got, or, oh, like they look hot. It's like, well, that's nice. Are they really doing anything else besides looking hot? And you're looking at their pictures and they're not looking hot for real in your life. You pulled the Meditate card, but this is a unique card. This is a card that actually is like getting yourself out of entanglements of broken heart situations. And also, like, I think like letting go of the glam. And you know what? Scorpios are not really about the glam, but I almost feel like it's this idea. It's like you always feel like, God, why do I get the person who's this like a little bit, like they look great, but they're not all on. I think that for you, it's like you kind of choose that on purpose. It's easy. Time to go and try somebody that's above your position that you've ever tried before. Like, you're picking the easy people. And that's what's heartbreaking you, is you keep picking easy people. You're too afraid to go like level up in your relationship life. That's also what Uranus is teaching you, square Saturn, emotionally too. What's the shadow card that you got here? You did get the child I was meant to be. That's your issue too. It's like, well, it was meant to go this way. Love, like it's supposed to be this way. It's supposed to look this way. I'm meant to have this. Yeah. Well, that's the shadow that you're afraid to be. You're afraid to actually advance to that higher level and try that because you're worried that fucking heartbreak might happen. You can't be that way. Ganesh is telling you, clear your energy. Yeah. I feel like this is about clearing a lot of past energy, clearing your energy out, and to accept the higher levels of love. Because I feel like, I think that Scorpio, you're dealing right now with just like basic shit. You always pick the basic person, you pick the easy situation, and then you get fucked over just because of the fact that you have to advance. So any situation that's been heartbreaking is because you needed to advance forward and they weren't that great anyway. If you're a single Scorpio, you did get the Four of Wands. Yeah, don't be afraid of finding a really deep commitment with somebody. Maybe you're afraid of like building the family, getting married, having the ultimate fucking situation happen. And somebody who actually can make that happen with you. If you're in a relationship, 10 of Pentacles reversed. It almost feels like it almost feels like the whole foundation of this relationship right now is really rocky. Doesn't feel like anything's being built right now. And there's a lot of energy that needs to be cleared, and come back and see if you guys can work through it. I think that maybe money has been a cause to it. And also maybe weird situations at home. Maybe you're a couple living at somebody else's house, like weird shit like that, like not going to work out. You pulled Mars and Leo in the first. Yeah, you need to go for what you really want, all that you want, and the most passionate thing that you want, and stop going for the fucking mediocre. It's simple. We got the Virgos. All right, Virgo, your first card that you got here is the Lover's card. What? Woo! Upright. You got the Knight of Pentacles as your challenge card. Look at this. I can't believe you got the Lovers. And you got the Knight of Pentacles, but it's in the challenge, but you got the Lovers. And then you got here the Devil reversed. Oh, that's good. And you got the Eight of Wands in reversed. Wow, this one is very clear to me. The ultimate love story is there for you, Virgo, but you got to let something go that's holding you back, and stop. The universe is literally saying, stop moving forward in energies where it's this slow trot to wait for somebody to be able to become the ultimate love story. Just stop. Please. Please stop getting on that horse every morning and being like, oh, I'm going to give this one another go. This Eight of Wands is saying, pull back. That Devil reverse card is saying, like, you have the chance to finally get out of something that's just like taking you, and you're not going anywhere, really. What you're doing is you're going somewhere for somebody else, and you're missing out on the ultimate love story. This Lover's card is one of my favorites on the tattoo deck because, like, you know, that's fucking some love there. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, damn, I can't wait to be with you. But I almost feel like they're like, I can't wait for you to show up and push my agenda and push things for me and push me to be better. I feel like you're pulling yourself out of something that's like, not even that, you're not even attracted either. I'm going to be honest with you. The attraction level is not there anymore. Devil reversed. Love with no attraction is like grandma, like loving grandma, not a lover. You did pull the Six of Pentacles in reversed. Wow. Yeah. You know what? I feel like you're being abused, not in a negative, like, you're being used. You're like, oh, yeah, let me do this for you. 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 And like, they don't do much back. And so real love is where it's an equal share. And it's also not feeling like somebody's always like, oh, I got this. And then you get that. And then I'll do that. And then you do that. It's like, no, like, that's not love. Like, love, you don't even think about it. It's like, we share everything. Everything's everything. But you got to be aware of that, because you could be sharing everything, but really, are you really sharing, or is it you sharing everything and coming up with everything and figuring out everything, and they're not doing shit? I got a feeling that the latter is happening. The Devil reversed came up here with the Knight of Wands. You know what? Stop championing something you're not really attracted to, but also go to the energy that you're attracted to. But you got to pull out of some situation here that's fucking continuing. This is feeling like it continuingly is a reoccurring story. I'm trapped. I have to do this. I'm giving all my shit away. I'm being used. I want love, so I'll take the love that I got. No, you got a Lovers and you got a Knight of Wands. Time to get on that horse and go to the love story that you really want. And the universe and your challenge is, stop Knight of coining this. Stop being in the slow trot when the arrows are going the opposite direction, saying, go the other way, turn around. You're like, no, I'm supposed to keep going this way. It's like, no, you're not. You know you're not. Astro-wise, look at that. You pulled the twins. You pulled Gemini. It's like, start looking around at your environment, and also, where's something that's stimulating and exciting to you, and that you actually figure things out, and also an equal partner, not fucking this, like, God, it feels like, I feel like you're like in a little bit of La La Land, where you're like, you think somebody's like your partner to win and all that shit, when really they're not. Like, it's time to find the real thing. Like, put it on paper. Like, write it out. These are my goals. This is what I'm doing. This is what they're doing. And I guarantee you, your list will be really long and theirs will be really weak. Your oracle that you got is courage. You know, and you got that courage on that line of pulling out of the stupid situations where you keep, you know what? I feel like it reminds me of like, well, none of the younger kids will remember that song. So, Stop fucking doing the, you know, it reminds me of 70s or 80s and filling up your coffee mug at like 5 a.m. and getting in your fucking Chevy like truck. I know the ladies are listening. I'm just saying, and like, I'm going to go put on my overalls and I'm going to go do all this work and do all this shit for the relationship. Like, have the courage to stop fucking doing that. Like, that's not courage. Like, I'm doing all this shit. I'm doing all this heavy lifting. And this person's fucking not doing shit. They're burden. They don't even have much value. Like, you have to have the courage to know when to turn around, empty that coffee mug, take off those overalls, take the truck, throw it off the fucking cliff, and fucking go live the life you really want to live. That's real courage. I was referring to a Jackson Browne song. And I forgot the name of it, but it's like, what is that song? Fucking, I have to fucking find it now. Because if you're a Virgo, listen to this song and see if you're living this life. Because to be honest with you, you probably are. Like, you probably are. The Pretender. That's what it's called. I'm going to be a happy idiot. Like this song, that's what it is. So, like, stop living that, like, listen to The Pretender, Jackson Brown. That's what you're living right now. All right. Oh, look at this. Today for tomorrow is your shadow. You're too afraid to change tomorrow because you're too afraid to deal with it today. I'll push it off till tomorrow, Leo King. I'll push it off till tomorrow. You got too much to do right now. I'll use my own line on True Beauty that they made fun of me. I got stuff to do. You know, it's like I got nothing to do. I don't want to face it today. Well, if you don't face it today, then nothing will change tomorrow. So that's why you keep living tomorrow as today, fucking because you're not willing to change today. Your Ganesha card is innocence, opposed to being the pretender, like the true innocence of yourself. Stop acting also innocent in the sense of like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. Shut the fuck, come on. Don't be a happy idiot. Or if you're single Virgos out there, well, you did pull the 4 of Cups in reverse. You stop missing out on the good shit, but also at the same time, I feel like anybody's gonna not who doesn't want to be with you, like, stop giving them all these extra chances. But also for you, it's like if somebody's trying to be with you and you keep pushing them away, it's like you're missing out on some fucking good gift that maybe you should be looking better at. If you're in a relationship, 8 of Pentacles reversed. I mean, honestly, you think it's solid and running, but it's not. It's like the chip shortage right now. 92% of the chips are made in Taiwan from one company. It's like the factory's broken. Nothing's being mastered here, but you're still doing the work and nothing. It's like I thought we were making a relationship. It's like, no, you're just running the relationship like ideal, but you're not actually like in a relationship. It's like, what the fuck is this? I know that's kind of a hard one to hear. If you need more insight, the Astro Dice are telling you Mars and Leo in the 4th. I mean, you know what? Are you getting the emotional love that you really want? You have to be clear on that. And you have to go for the emotional love that you want, Virgo. Like, stop. But also, that's like trying to take care. Are you being caretaker? Are you feeling like you're in a hole and you can't get out of it? Have the courage to get out of the fucking hole. Probably not a nice hole, you know what I mean? If anybody got that one. Oh. Tough crowd. I don't even know. I haven't looked at the chat. Taurus. How is that chat going there? I'm going to be a happy idiot. Oh, that Pretender song. So many people live that life. I'm a happy idiot. I'm an idiot in New York. Well, I think all that matters is when we realize we're idiots. It doesn't matter where we are an idiot. When we're an idiot, we're an idiot. You know what I mean? All right. Taurus, let's see what's going on. I'm giving you a little Botticelli here. We're going to get you some gold fucking flake here. You want some gold flake? I got some gold flake for you. Not physically, but in the tarot deck here. Fake gold flake, but hey, close enough. Queen of Cups reversed is your first card here. So your challenge card that you got here is, wow, the 8 of Swords. Ooh. You did pull the King of Cups in reversed. And then you did get the 9 of Cups upright as you way through this. I mean, this was a pretty easy one. I feel like it's like, why? Come on, Taurus. Like, Why are you so... you feel stuck. But there's a lot of, like, it's like, where is it that, you know, like maybe I'm going to be honest. For some Tauruses, you might be just like totally in love and you're stuck on some stupid thing. Just let it go. 2, if no love's around you, it's a lot because you're not willing to emotionally show up, or you keep picking partners that are emotionally not ready to show up. But that's a reflection on you, especially because that King of Cups reversed and you got the Queen of Cups reversed. That's both. That's a lot of, like, you know, nurturing, not being felt nurtured, not willing to be nurtured. And that 8 of Swords reversed is like, you can get out of toxic situations, but for some reason, the toxic energy in yourself is the hardest thing for you to let go of. Or you're dealing with some sort of guilt, you know, some guilt about maybe the situation, or maybe you're with somebody's friend, or maybe you went through a breakup to do this and you're like, I don't know. There's something weird going on here. 9 of Cups, though, is saying, like, focus on what's going to bring you all the joys of your life. Like, stop playing around with, like, a little bit of joy. It'd be like fucking on Christmas, just like, I'm here, good morning, you know, like, I'm gonna just pick one thing out of the stocking. Like, come on, it's like, what is going on here? Literally, what is going on here? You pulled that Queen of Cups reverse because you got the 4 of Pentacles. You need to know what you really want. And I think you have no problems doing what you want. I mean, 4 of Pentacles, that's very Taurus. You always know what you want, but it's like you're not emotionally showing up for it. Or you're feeling like you know what you want and somebody else isn't showing up for it. Well, if you really want it, show up emotionally, fully, and then ask me, or ask yourself especially, did they not show up emotionally? Did you really give it your all emotionally? This is a big question. So if you're worried about somebody else not showing up emotionally, have you given it your all emotionally? You know what you really want. And if you really don't know what you want, then it means that you're an emotional mess. You did pull the 2 of Swords reversed. I feel like there's no confusion here. And I feel like you're creating confusion about what you want emotionally and what to step into. You're in a confused emotional state overall. And I think that you need to get out of this confusion by, 1, showing up fully emotionally. If you really are questioning that, if you're questioning if you can't even do that, then why are you questioning this relationship that you're not even emotionally into? If you're all alone, well, it's because you continually have held on to the place where you have shown up not to be emotional, and you're afraid of, like, letting go of this kind of toxic alone place that you create the toxic water around you, and you're wondering why nobody wants to cross over the toxic bridges for you. Like, Prince Philip will go after, you know, Aurora and Sleeping Beauty with a dragon, but at least, like, it looks like a castle, and out of nowhere the dragon pops up. Like, you have the dragon out there 24/7, and the fucking moat is toxic with Fukushima water fucking running through. It's like, do you really think anybody's going to be like, oh, she's so worth it, he's so worth it, whatever, fucking look at all the Fukushima water, look at the dragon out the front? No. Sorry. Fucking the Leo King's going to just be like, good thing I missed out on that one. And I'm not going to go fight that shit. You know why? Because it's like this is about you removing your toxic aura. This is removing your aura that repels. This is about you removing your emotional self that repels. Like, you've got this 9 of Cups it's partly marriage, especially in this Botticelli deck. This is the other side of the wedding party. I have this at my house, this picture. It's a beautiful picture, although it's a picture that shows you how overrated Botticelli really thought weddings were, mainly just about aligning families together and not about love. But, you know, I think that, you know, because one-sided, I do feel like, and it's on the groom side in this case, it's almost like, you know, you can have all that you want, but you got to be willing to see have both sides come together. And I feel like you're only focused on your own side of things. And pulled the Sag card. It's time to open up. Open the doors, Taurus. Open the doors. See more. Explore more. But more importantly, believe. Believe that you can have what you really want. You got to believe in it. You gotta actually be it. When you pulled the death card here, you know, it's time to end this whole, especially the State of Swords reverse, like where you can, you know what, life can change so fast when you just get rid of that toxic aura, you get rid of the moat, you get rid of all that shit, and you just let the drawbridge down to 9 of Cups to bring the other side to you. I got a feeling that's what you're putting an end to, but also at the same time, like, why are you so afraid of like ending the way that you've been running your relationship life? It's not been working. Like fucking, it's time to get all the TNT in the world or whatever bomb that they just used out there in the fucking ocean, the Navy. Like maybe you need to get one of those fucking things, like a bump. Like, come on, like, that shit caused an earthquake 100 miles away, and you all wonder, oh, climate change, fucking, we have whales on the beach. Oh yeah, look at, do you know why all the whales are showing up on the beach? Hello, and fucking 100 mile away, they're fucking in an earthquake. What do all the fucking whales doing when they hit those bombs go off? They roll fucking onto the beach. Like fucking, I don't know what to tell you. Oh God, climate change. Fucking they're blowing up fucking bombs under the water. How many times have they done that? They showed you one video. Like, come on. What's the shadow? No, bride in a cage. Look at this, Taurus. Gosh, you just cage yourself up. It's time to take away the cage. Oh, I can't do that. Or if I can, I don't know. I'm stuck. Like, nobody wants me. It's like, yeah, look at fucking, looks like you're in jail. Nobody wants to break you out of jail. Sorry, it's not 1850, honey. You know what I mean? Not 1850. It's not like there's just a deputy on and he's asleep and the key's just right next to him and he's snoring. It's not like that. You know, looks like you're in a fucking full, like, asylum here. So, locking yourself away is not going to do you wonders. What does Ganesh have to say? Sustenance, you know, there's something it reminds me of the aroma and the smell when I used to go to my Nana's house when I was a kid, and the gardenia smell that was so beautiful walking up to her front door that whenever I smell gardenias, I always think of my Nana. She's still alive, and I just saw her a couple weeks ago, and that's sustenance to me. It's just an energy that you just know and you love, and it's the juiciness in the ripeness itself. And I feel like bananas can become really brown, or they could be green. Now, I don't like green bananas, and I don't like brown bananas. I like a little bit yellow, a little bit green. Maybe I don't mind a little brown spot here and there, right? But if you're all brown, people go, well, I can use that for smoothies. Like, it's not like they're fucking going to go, yeah, give me that shit. I want the sustenance of that. It's like, oh, let me just use that as a background for a smoothie. Are you a background for a smoothie? Oh my God. And don't get mad if we want a little bit of green. Doesn't mean like because you're young. It just means because of your sustenance of your soul. Don't be wearing your hard fucking brown shit out. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's going to get you, and they're going to throw you out at the supermarket too and give you to the homeless people. 6 of Cups reverse if you're single. You got to let go of past memories and expecting them to return through somebody else. Well, my ex and I, like, we used to do this. You don't do that. It's like, get rid of that. Fucking, it's a new person. And anybody that doesn't want to, like, do basic fun shit, they expect, like, why aren't you coming out to the club with me tonight and shit like that? The world's open. Like, oh my God. It's like, the sustenance sometimes is the kiss, the first kiss at the door. You know what I mean? Like, a lot better than the club. So, pay attention to those kind of things if you're single right now and how important those things are. If you're in a relationship, you got the King of Wands here. Either you're all about it and ready to light this motherfucker up more, or your partner needs to light it up more. Although, if you're in a relationship, Taurus, there's a way to bring this fucking thing like even more power, more light. somebody has to step up more to the plate with the love. And whether it's you or them, and bring more sustenance, bring more gardenias, sprinkle that shit all over it and see what happens. The astro dice are saying for Taurans, you got Cancer in the sun in the second house. You got a little 69 action going there. Woo. Well, the sun is in Cancer, but it's in the second house. It's like you can go create the emotional world that you want. You have to build it, though, and you have to emotionally show up. So, you got to gauge where your emotions are at and be very clear. Like, this is the emotional world that I want to have, and you can have it, Taurus. But, like, you got to fucking bring the plow out, and you got to plow town it instead of fucking use Minecraft. You got to actually bring a real plow out and plow it down. Plow town. Oh, we got the crickets out. I feel like I'm in New Orleans right now doing fucking tarot on Bourbon Street. Capricorn. How you doing tonight? Do you need a tarot reading for love? Fucking 3:22 a.m. Fucking I'm here. So we got Capricorn and we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're on the last 5. Good job, team. We got 7 done. I mean, here we go. Capricorn, let's see what's going on with you in your love life this week. You got a full moon in your sign this week, Capricorn. So fuck. Woo! Sun's in your 7th house. Venus is in your 7th house. Venus is moving into the 8th with Mars in the 8th. Woo! I hope, if there's no sexual chemistry there, you got the 10 of Cups reversed. Ooh, wow, this is going to be an interesting reading already. 10 of Swords. Wow, look at all the 10s popping up here. You got the 7 of Swords as your overall. Holy shit. And the 9 of Swords through with the 10 of Swords there. Look at that. That is some swords stacked with the 10 of Cups reversed. Oh, I don't even want to do this reading. It's not going to be an easy one. It's not going to be one that a lot of Capricorns want to hear. But you know what? At the end of the day, you guys need to hear it. 1, there's a lot of fake love stories going on, Capricorn. So I'm not saying all you Capricorns are in fake love stories, or some Capricorns are just avoiding the ultimate love story. But there's a lot of fake love stories going on here. There's a lot of lying to yourself. There's a lot of somebody else lying to you, to themselves. It's like, especially with a 10 of Swords is the challenge. Like, oh, the patterns are so hard to fucking get out of. Well, red flags have been going off fucking for a long time. It went on so long, the siren's broken. Now we're using crickets. Thank God that God will always provide the noises we need when the solar flare hits us and all the fucking speakers go out. It won't go away. That's a good way to put it. It won't go away. The same pattern that constantly happens, that the illusion is not real. Especially when you're lying to yourself as an overall 7 of Swords reverse. So maybe I'm just, you know what? Lying to yourself is like, you know what? I just misinterpreted that. I'm so sorry. It's like, oh, but inside you're like, oh, I just said that to get through the next day. Especially those that are avoiding love completely and trying to do I'm busy at work. I'm busy doing my own life. It's like, I don't know what to tell you, Capricorn, but like, fucking come on now. Get some red flags here. Be nice to have some real shit. 10 of Cups is your overall of actually it's your initial card. So it's reversed. I hate to say the fake love story, the fake family thing, the fake everything. It's just not, people see through it. Especially now that the world's back open, at least America is. People start hanging out. It's like, oh wow, that last year and a half it was already around the rocks. Fucking like, you guys made it through together? Well, guess what? The world's open, so fucking, I see through all that shit. Why'd you get that 10 of Cups reversed? Oh, the Star card. I don't know why you're too afraid to refresh and get out of the fake love story and into the real love stories of your life, Capricorn. Like, Or it's just a deep cleansing, and we're talking deep. I'm not talking about, oh, I just need to go fucking get some sage out. No, this shit needs some like tattoo removal. You know what I mean? It couldn't even be that. Or just for you, I think a lot of it is like, be more vulnerable and real instead of living the fake illusion, and things will go the way it wants to. Like, why are you too afraid? Why are you holding up the Wizard of Oz? Why are you being the Wizard of Oz? Why are you with the Wizard of Oz? That's a good way to put it. That Seven of Swords lying to yourself came with the Ace of Pentacles reversed. Nothing's going, your money situation ain't changing. Your job situation ain't going the way. The stress ain't going anywhere out until fucking you stop lying to yourself about the person you're into, the relationship you're in. Like, there's just a lot of shit not going the way that you want to. I don't care how many fucking healers you go see and all that shit, trying to be like, oh, we're healed now. We fucking had a talk. Still didn't get to the core issue. Still too afraid to be like, yeah, I'm not really like God. I'm not seeing this whole vision. Like, you got to get down to the real shit here. Because your challenge is like, I don't know how to stop this pattern. Well, maybe you just need to like put the red flags out and listen to the sirens. Wow, that cricket just stopped when I said that. Maybe that you just finally listened. Maybe you just did. You did pull the Saturn card of truth, your own card. I mean, come on, you got to go live in your truth of like being responsible. Look at the crickets are going off again. They're like, yeah, you better fucking do that truth. Like, I can hear every cricket right now. Like, be fucking truth. Stop fucking being a little bitch. Fucking own that shit. Jiminy Cricket, are you here, bro? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's Mickey. Swell. Pinocchio. Oh, Pinocchio. Oh, God. Are you Pinocchio? You ready for a real love relationship? Or are you just going to keep growing that fake nose? That huge nose. You can still go to Pleasure Island? No, not going to work. Oh, God, yeah. She's gone for the day. Fucking come over, bro. Go to the strip club. Yeah, we went to Walgreens tonight, right? My God, girls, pick me up. Fucking, he's going away. He's fucking got the kid and shit. Fucking like, let's go out and have a good time. I'm calling myself because I don't hang around anybody and I just sit by myself and I don't let anybody in. And, you know, I don't want anybody to know that, you know, like, I don't even know. I don't even know what it's like to be penetrated anymore. And hell, I don't even know. I'm talking to myself on the phone. These are Capricorn scenarios at the moment. Knowledge. Look at I fucking hate that card. I think that's the stupidest card in the deck, but we'll give it something. Like, okay, it's like a blank book. A blank book of knowledge. You know, I think that you're over trying to analyze that Ten of Swords and how to figure things out. Like, you know what? I need to fucking, like, I need to go see this person. I need to fucking sage that. Oh, you know, they got to figure that. Oh, my God. Just fucking write the pages of the life that you want to live. That's knowledge. But you don't know what to write. You're too afraid to write what you really want to write. You're too afraid to. You have all these, like, warning signs that you're using against yourself instead of the warning signs of to go, like, get out of this stupid fucking stupid scenario and actually write the pages of the life that you want to live. Your shadow that you got here. Oh, you got the colorless angel. Wonderful card. I mean, you know, they drained her fucking full of all of fucking her blood to see how much fucking RNMA fucking she got. I just got the shot. I feel great. Fucking achievement, great. I feel really good. Gosh, you know, I hate to say it, you feel like a fucking CV shot. Oh my God. Shot by an angel. It's time to bring some color. You know what they used to do when you got that colorless in life, especially we're just using Uranus and Taurus coming into Gemini in this next 4 years. Like when the concentration camps are around. I don't know if you remember in Schindler's List, it was like you need to look alive. They would like prick their fingers full of blood and put blood on their fucking face to make them look alive. Like I feel like it's like you're at that point. It reminds me of Al Bundy. Like, you're straight up just, like, hand in the fucking pants. Like, is it time for my blowjob? Like, it's routine. Like, you're, like, watching TV, and you're watching movies and understanding the whole movie. What? You're like, you just did that? Oh, okay. Or nobody's around, and you're in the mirror right now fucking being like, you can prick your finger and put blood on your face to look more alive? I'm going to do that right now for love. Oh, my God. Woo! Still alive. Decision. Oh, wow. You know what? You got the Saturn card of truth. Colorless angel. Are you going to fucking live in this colorless fucking world of love or this fake love story? 10 of Cups reverse. I mean, basically, Toto's about to go under. Toto's already gone underneath. And, I always thought about this. Actually, that's not true. I just thought about this right now. Fucking, what if the Wizard of Oz, right, when Toto came underneath, why didn't he just kick the dog out of there? Like, get the fuck out of here. And fucking 50-yard line that motherfucker. He would have never been caught. That's what you're doing. Like, Toto's coming again. Toto's strong. Toto's strong. I forgot how many Totos there actually was. Something weird because they used like 4 Totos or something on the movie. Fucking which Toto? There's another Toto coming. Like, are you going to like just keep booting it out and like fucking living your false projection of your love story? You got to make a choice whether you're going to keep being that fucking like sorry, you're not going on any NFL team to be the kicker, unless maybe the Miami Dolphins, and you really are, I think what was his name in was it Roy Fuchs in fucking Ace Ventura, the kicker that missed the kick and turns into a fucking chick cop. Oh, that's all you're going to be kicking, and that's where you're going to go. And you keep kicking this thing down the side, you just keep missing the fucking goal. Like, at least I'm keeping my false fucking reality up. Shit, my colorless reality of love. Oh, my God. Well, if you're single out there, Knight of Cups, time to go get wet. Knight of Cups, got to move into the wetness, got to move into the emotion. You at least need to get like a kiss wet or something. I mean, Gemini Christmas here. Somebody that emotionally wants to at least try something. I mean, it's 9 of Cups, so it's like, it's not like you need to go to the moon, but fuck, at least get in the car and fucking move something emotionally forward here. If you're in a relationship, you got the 6 of Swords reversed. It's like you've tried everything to move this into a better place, and it's not. It's like it's the wrong tram. It's the wrong ferry. The ferry keeps sinking like the Ring. Or War of the Worlds when they get on the ferry. No, there is no other fucking subway or train to get there. So you got to figure out, like, you can't keep, you've run out of places if you're in a relationship to run away to fix things. Mars in the first with Scorpio. It's time to literally fucking get it on. It's time to get out of what you don't want. It's time to be fucking intense as fucking passion. You need to get some desires met here, or else nothing's getting kickstarted, and it's just going to be colorless angel. Shot by an angel of a CV shot. What a beautiful love story that one is. Shot by an angel. Maybe you're not just feeling like shit. Maybe it's the CV shot. That's the Maybe It's Maybelline song. Sagittarius. Why is this relationship just not working? Maybe because they're a CV shot. Maybe they're your 15th variant CV shot. How many variants of that fucking CV relationship are you going to keep going through? Or that CV single fucking blocked out relationship? Fuck. That you're having a fucking pandemic of nothing. Oh my God. Sag. Oh boy. Oh yes. All righty. We are bringing out for the Sages. We're bringing out the badass tarot deck. Fresh deck with every card in it. Because I already felt all the Sages already. Even the ones that I haven't watched yet. They're sleeping right now. In there next to somebody they hate. Oh my God. Oh shit. Oh. Ah! Oh my God. Oh God. I'm embarrassed. What the fuck am I fucking next to this person doing? Shit. Fuck. If I had a choice between a shitty relationship that I sleep next to somebody and a CV shot, shit, that was a hard one. I guess I would pick the shitty relationship too. You got to find that third option, Sag. Those are two bad options. Those are two really bad options. All right, let's go, Sag. You're all refreshed here. I'm putting the positive energy out there. We're going to get you through whatever's going on. Miracles happen. Good thing could change. I don't know. We'll see what happens here. First card that you got here is the King of Pentacles. Look at the fucking girl with the money. That's been a fucking Sag issue. You with them for the money, Sag? You got the Hermit. You got the crotchety card. Woo! Boop, 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 boop. As your challenge. Your overall here is the King of Swords. Looking for the badass, huh? A little edge, a little American History X. Fucking get fucking kicked into the fucking teeth. No, I hope you don't go to that. You ever see that movie? That was a gnarly movie. Your way out of this is the Four of Wands. Better be so hot that the drive with your lover is that hot that literally the car's on fire. Well, King of Pentacles here. I think that, gosh, I love this deck because it just totally gives you fucking just alternate views of all this shit. And I used it because I think this is the only way to help Sag. Are you with them for the money? Are you with this person for the money? Or are you with this person because they provide something for you? That's the issue, because this challenge for you is the crash test dummy that doesn't know it's a crash test dummy. And you need to be clear. I mean, at least this dude's fucking clear and wrote it all over his fucking body and tattooed it on. You got the Four of Wands here. You're looking for love, not fucking crash test dummy love. I mean, if you're so much in a relationship because you can't, you got to have it. I think you need to know your value and your worth. That's what this is about. Are you being valued here? Are you being valued because you're pretty? Oh, I didn't see you over there. Only that person saw you because they got money. Or are you being valued, Sag, because you have money? Oh my God. Oh, this is going to just fucking... I'm already moving on. You pulled the Two of Cups. It's soulmate time. Oh my God. You know what? This is a big fucking call this week for you. You could have the ultimate soulmate of your life. Are you with the ultimate? Maybe, you know what? Maybe, you know what? This whole time, this whole fucking 2 years, you know what it is? You know what? Maybe this was your fucking destiny. Maybe it was your soulmate was to be in a fucking sugar daddy relationship. That was your destiny. Maybe. Or the question is, are you ready to rewrite that shit and not be the crash test dummy when he dies or you lose your prettiness? Or you lose your money and vice versa. There's way too much attachment from the physical. Not even fucking, well, maybe from one side it's the prettiness or whatever, but the other part of it is just like, well, he provides, she provides, he provides, she provides. It's like, okay. We have kids. We have this. We have that. We have a car together. What do we do with the house? Oh my God. We bought a fucking a Cajun water machine. Those things are expensive. Who gets that? Oh my God. Let the Cajun water machine go. It's probably got a bunch of tap water residue all over it anyway. You want to lick that shit? Crusty. We're going to have to go into this soulmate thing that's going on with you right now because the positive shit here is these are all positive cards except that Hermit. You got the crotchety card as your challenge. I think that you're going to be crotchety to me anyway because real love is trying to smack you in the face. That Four of Wands, woo! Or, you know, the big question is marriage with this situation? Eight of Cups reversed. You're afraid to walk away? Oh my God. Jiminy Christmas. Because you're too afraid to fucking say everything you want to say. Oh no. Oh. I just hope I am saving some Sag out there's ass from fucking overcommitting to something or staying something that just completely is where you can't be authentic and real. And it's like the false propped up reality. You're afraid to, you keep looking back. Or if you're single out there, Sag, I mean, it's almost like you have some soulmate situation that you keep looking to and you're never disconnecting from it because you it's like you want safety. You want to be provided for. Oh, it's full moon in your second house of Pluto too. Oh my God. And in Capricorn, that's your second house of money. This has been the issue with all Sages is money. Oh man. We're going to get deeper. What's up with this soulmate situation? I'm going to pull one card. I'm going to pull another one from the fucking Badass Tarot deck. The Chariot. Oh my God. Thank God. I mean, maybe it's time to fucking get the fuck out of town. I mean, like, you know what I mean? Like, it's time to move on. Or take the relationship to a new place. Let's see if his heart medication will keep working out or how well that CV shot's going to last for that person's heart. I don't know. Your astro that you got for this is the Cancer card. Ooh, the feels are coming out. Look at the moon, too, and it's a full moon in your second house of money. Value, greed. Oh, well, I think that you really, Sag, are ready for the emotional fucking adventure of your life with a soulmate that actually, it's not like this, but it's quite the opposite. It's like somebody who you both value each other, but you both see each other equally. But like this, I just... Please, somebody fucking tell me denial of, oh no, there's nothing about money in the background. Fucking come on. Whether you're on the side where you have no money or you're the one with all the money, that is an issue. They approach y'all like, do you have the keys to the car? Like, fuck, you need it again? Like, can't you get your own car? What do you mean? I'm trying so hard. Protection. Well, I guess crash test dummies protect all of us. My guys are laughing so hard right now. You guys are model fucking people for us right now, Sages, of just like fucking failures of like trying to build this love story shit based upon being a crash test dummy. But you're protected, you're okay, but Jesus Christ, you really want to just keep going down? Like, why are you so afraid if I can go to what your real feelings are? I think that, you know, I think that you have become with the Cancer, you're the caretaker or you're being taken care of. Or the King of Pentacles. And that you've built your soulmate off that? I don't think it's actually a soulmate. I think it's a karmic relationship. You're too afraid to be out there alone. You don't think anybody alone in the world. I'll be alone in the world if I don't have them. I'll be all by myself. I'll be looking out on the street. Or I'll be all alone in my castle by myself. Oh my God. I have to go live with my son. I'm going to go live with my daughter. I'm going to have to go live in my van down by the river, smoking cigs. All right, why'd you get this protection card? This is reversed, by the way. It was the world or the sun card reversed. Oh my God, well, you're protecting fucking something that's a false light, which is yourself. You're losing yourself. You've blurred your soul into this situation, and what happened to yours? Or whenever you get into your power, they try to take it away. You gotta be like, nope. Or you're relying on them for business or career. Well, they have contacts that got me this job. Or I'm dating this guy or this chick because they're going to get my career going. You know, COVID really fucked me up. Really, it was a year and a half of hell. So, like, and he's kind of cute. She's kind of cute. I don't know. Oh, my God. Selling yourself for that? What does Ganesh have to say? Wow, determination. I guess, you know what? There's two ways to look at it. Although I feel like a lot of Sagittarius are just like, I'm going to push this motherfucking thing all the way. Whether, it's kind of funny with the crash test dummy there and fucking with the protection and the sun card where it's like, I'm determined to fucking crash test this to all the way. Okay. Fuck yeah. Let me know if those airbags fucking work. I already was in a fucking car wreck in 2020 and that fucking literally car caught on fire. I shouldn't be here. Should be Paul Walker right now. So, but I think, if you go deeper in it, what's this determination about? Oh, wow. Page of Swords reversed. You're determined to not follow the truth. Don't give me that truth. Don't give me that truth. If you're single out there, Sag, Queen of Wands reversed. You feel flustered. You feel like giving up maybe on love. You feel like you just lost. Maybe you just broke up with somebody and you're single and you're like, I don't think I'll ever find love. It's like, get that fucking hot dress back on or your hot suit, whatever you're doing, and fucking show that you're ready for love again. Like, stop playing the whole, I'm not ready for love. I just went through all this shit, or I'm going through this. Like, come on. Or dealing with partners that are just like not that great. You're like looking over and you're like, I'm really with this thing right now. If you are in a relationship, 5 of Wands, there's a lot of conflict. Things aren't, it just keeps like, it's like everything always misses. It's like a misfire. It's like everything, it's just change all the time. And there's quarrels and there's nonstop. And it's just like, what the fuck? It's like, it's a headache. Anybody got an Advil? And they're in competition with you, whether you like to admit it or not. Mars in Leo in the 8th. Fuck. And you're either determined to keep trying to make this change with all your heart. Maybe you have to have the courage to not be afraid to watch things end. I have Mars in Scorpio, and I'm a Leo. Fucking, I'm not afraid to fucking say no when it's not fucking good. Like, sorry to say, I'm not afraid of that. You can't be afraid of real love. And sometimes that real love means that you need to have the courage to take the walk of fucking, not shame, but the walk of fucking courage to what you really want in your life. Like, and if you really want this, well, ask yourself, like, everything that I just covered, money, like, like I can't go do it all alone, right? Alone in the world. In order to get a place, I need this person. I need a cosigner. I need somebody to give me that money. I need. When you're in a relationship and you need them, that's the first fucking thing that you should always be like, I need to walk the fuck out. All right. We're on the last three. Now, Libras. Libra time, Libra time. We still got people watching? Fucking. We still, yeah, we do. We got some Ron, 250 Ron, RONs. Thank you. I don't know what that is, actually. I deal with so much crypto now. I'm like, I forgot which currency that is, but thank you very much. All right, Libra, let's see what's going on with your love life this week. Your first card that you got is the Magician card reversed. The Magician sniffing cocaine is reversed. You pulled 2 cards for your challenge. You got the Knight of Wands. Oh, that was I Think I Love You. Who the hell are you? And the Knight of Pentacles reversed. Doing things for money. And then you got the Ace of Pentacles as your overall. That's awesome. And you got the Two of Wands as your way through this. Or Three of Wands, sorry, as your way through this. I think that, you know what, Libra, keep your options open. Stop trying to make magic out of nothing. Like, you can't just keep sniffing rails of fucking blow and fucking thinking that it's going to turn into fucking snow. And that you're limitless in making something change and work. Your challenge here is, you know, I think that you don't feel like you can find the ultimate exciting Knight of Wands love, because that Knight of Pentacles reversed is like, well, I'm just kind of stuck in this position. You know, she's pulling all the stops to get where she wants to go. This is reversed though. So it's almost like, you know, you gotta try to actually get what you want, or, you know, but especially that Three of Wands is saying, like, why don't you try different roads? Why don't you try different avenues? Why don't you try different ways? Ace of Pentacles, it's like, you know, there's obviously some awesome new start energy, especially when it comes to, you know, what you can physically actually have in your life here, Libra. But I got a feeling like you're trying to fucking bring magic in the worst way possible. I mean, it's like you've lost touch with your own magic in some sort of way, and it's time to get it back. And you can have all that exciting love and that fling energy, but you got to show up to flings. You know, you got to go down the road wherever it takes you to find the fling that you really want to have. Pull that Magician reversed because you got the Two of Wands again. You got Two of Wands. You know, you have to know exactly what you want in your life, and if it's not showing up in that world, then that's not it. Stop trying to fucking do a line of blow and thinking, oh yeah, it'll turn into that. Fuck yeah. Ayo for yayo, baby. Oh yeah, what? Not that world? Oh, do another one. Not gonna work. Bloody nose. 8 of Cups reversed. This is the card where you're afraid to walk away. I don't know why you're afraid to walk away into the new fucking beginnings of fertile love energy. It's like, why are you so afraid to walk away? It's like so you're trying to make magic out of something that's not magic. It's not going to happen. I'm sorry to say. You think it'll turn fucking great. It won't turn great. When you're trying to turn something that's horrible and find the silver lining, like you're finding the bottom of a fucking $1 bill on the fucking floor, searching for fucking crumbs like Hunter Biden. That's what you're doing. Why are you so afraid to walk away? I'll pull one more card with that. The Death card reversed. You're too afraid of the ending. You're too afraid of how dark it will be to feel like the transformation of an end. Oh, that's the only way to get an Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning. You want to still keep playing the same cards? I mean, you know, losing at the table. You got the 4th house, your roots. You know, it's time for you to realize, I think for you, the roots are changing to the world that you want, but you can't just like change roots that are dead and bring them to new roots. You know, it's like we got to plant new trees in life. Again, a lot of this also for you, Libra, could be just like, you know, where you live, how your roots are, how you're living your family life, like all those kind of things. Like that's where you're at. So, you know, I think it's important for you to kind of realize, like, you know, it's important to have your roots, but are these roots really growing the world that you want? It's like, these are things that you have to change. How deeply embedded are some of these roots that are positive for you in your life, and which ones are not? your oracle card that you got here is focus. You got to focus on. Are you still watering a dead tree? But you got to focus higher. You got a 3 of Wands here with that focus card. You know what? Look at a new road, focus on it, let that arrow go and see what happens. That's where you'll find the fling of love. And if you're not going to move towards that, then nothing will happen. Knight of Pentacles is your challenge with the Knight of Wands. You got to actually get physical in your movements to try things. Your shadow card is the Gilded Regret. You're just living in regret because you know what's not working and that you keep walking towards is a death trap, fear trap, and it's not building anything good. And it's like, stop living in regret for what's happened or what's going on, or that things aren't turning the way you want to. You can't bring magic to this. Like, the road is not the regret road of you alone doing blow. You might not even do blow, right? I don't do blow anymore. I haven't done that shit since 2008. Fucking Roger Waters ruined it for me. Fucking asshole. Flush the rest of that shit down the Coachella fucking outhouse. After seeing Prince Saturday night and then going to Roger Waters, and I was like, okay, that's okay, but fucking Prince fucking killed it. Fucking okay, I'm done with Coke. 2008. So, what's Ganesh got to say here? Harmony, that's your whole life. Things that aren't in harmony aren't going to bring you anything good. So if things are not on the harmonic vibration that you are on, then what are you doing? Why are you still trying to make magic out of you're trying to take a fucking out of tune note in music and trying to tune it in the air. Like, hold on, let me remaster that for you. It's like, give me the file. It's like, I'm sorry, you have to go back to the roots of the file when you recorded and get a better recording. You can't just like alter things and make it sound better. Like, even how this microphone works, like, you got to make sure that it's all lined up right. You can't, if you get a bad sound, you can't, oh God, like in post, let's try and make it sound better. That's not harmony. I hope that helps. I think that's the best analogy I can give for a Libra ever right now. You pulled the Hierophant reversed if you're single. I don't know why you're being so traditional. It's like, you know, I don't know why you're too afraid to kind of break the norms here. Like, it's time to break the norms if you're single. Time to start taking it. Stop taking something so seriously around you right now that's breaking you from living some excitement in your life. If you're in a relationship, it's the Hermit reverse. It's time to get out of this really trudgy, boring, like, you've already done you've asked everybody you can for advice. You already ran through everyone to figure this one out, including yourself. You've already prayed to God 1,000,000 times. You've already got 1,000,000 readings. You've already watched the show enough. You're already fucking clicking on to the next YouTube Libra video of the week. Like, come on. Don't live that crotchety life anymore. Your astro dice are the moon in the 6th of Pisces. How such a Libra thing, so flipped. It's time to actually realize that your dreams are only possible through the physical reality changing. You cannot hope that it will all go away and just turn into some new reality. Oh, shit. I like this camera. It's probably the smartest camera the show ever had. Just the guy at fucking 4 a.m. with 2 more signs left. 2 signs. The one that came closest to me. Pisces. So Pisces, and then the last one after this is going to be Cancers. Somebody's trying to call me on my Google Voice number. Sorry. Let's see what's going on, Pisces. Pisces. I gotta go. I gotta do a daily still, and then I gotta get home and come back here. Wonderful. Oh, a wonderful life. All right. You got the Seven of Swords. Oh, no. You got the Six of Pentacles reversed as your challenge. You got the Three of Swords reversed as your overall. And you got the Strength card reversed. Stop putting energy into where you are trying to get, like, help a lying situation in yourself that's just a fake, that you know you're going to be heartbroken, but you're trying to be like, no, it'll be okay. Like, no. Stop fucking overextending yourself to people that you know aren't going to work. Or somebody that's lied to you, or you're lying to yourself. Gosh, you know, this card is so strong. The whole bar-coded, like, let me read your fucking, did you get your shot? Oh my gosh. The Strength card reverse is saying, pull out. Stop trying to fucking be a slave. Six of Pentacles reverse. Look at this. Like, seriously, Mom? You got me for my birthday a vacuum and a fucking, for my gift? Like, you're already turning me into a housewife? Stop putting energy into the space of where you don't, of the energy that's exactly what you don't want, just to get what you want, which is attention or love or happiness. Like, stop doing shady shit if you're doing it. Some Pisces might be doing some shady shit. You got to stop that shit now. This Three of Swords, oh man, it's reversed. It's like, you got to accept some things aren't going to work. But once you do that, then everything will work. With that Seven of Swords, you got the Ten of Cups. Why are you lying to yourself that somebody can be so great when they obviously can't? Ten of Cups. I mean, it's like, are you really going to go have a baby with a dude that fucking flings fucking dope and shit? Like, fucking is a dickhead? Fucking doesn't give a fuck, has no heart, no soul, isn't spiritual? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Stop lying to yourself about who's great and who's not, right? Like, you know? Like, you know who's got the fucking goods and you know who doesn't. Why'd you pull that Three of Swords there? It's kind of interesting reading already. It's getting weird. Eight of Wands reversed. With the Three of Swords. I mean, it's like, you have a way to avoid the worst heartbreak ever by actually avoiding somebody that is like, somebody that you keep trying so hard to believe will be everything that's not. Don't know what to tell you, Pisces. I mean, you know, it's like you keep giving attention to somebody that's just a full-blown, like, they don't give a fuck. They'll push you in front of the line of the CV fucking scan. They'll push you in front of them. They also have no heart, no soul energy. It's like, they might have this, like, strength. I can make shit happen, but they don't do it. Or at the same time, it could be maybe they're ignoring you because they feel like you've lied to them a lot, because there's a lying on both sides here. And, you know, like, you lied to them and told them that you were going to be all these things and then weren't that. And it's like, you didn't bring the arrows of love, you didn't bring your heart, and you just brought them heartbreak. And you're wondering why they're not getting back to you? Why they're not talking to you? You got the Jupiter card. I mean, it's like, this is a good sign. There's definitely an amazing, beautiful energy for the love that you want, just not based off a lie, and being transparent and owning the truth within yourself, and only with somebody where there is real Jupiter abundance of positivity and spirituality and bliss. What did you get here? What did you get here? And you got the Air card. It's time to think about what really is going to work for your life, instead of like almost just like running off of just strength reverse, like steroids into slavery of yourself. like, give me up the butt right now, Arnie. Go mow my lawn. Oh, okay. Oh, God. I have one joke. If you're a lady and you're dating a dude that takes roids and he fucking gets his shot, you should listen to how loud he is. If he's louder in the room getting the shot than he is having an O with you, then there's a problem. He likes the fucking shot more than he likes you. Oh, God. How many times do they get that shot up their butt? Like, you know what I mean? They like that shit. I won't cry for you. So I feel like you're feeling like they're not. The shadow's like either, I won't cry for you. I don't care about you. Even though I fucked you over or I lied to you. Or it's the opposite way. Like, they won't cry for me. They put everything in. It's like, shit, just drop that whole fucking, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Wasting your time with just pathetic, wasteless junk. I'll pick one more card for that. Strength reversed again. The universe is like, stop giving energy to some energy that's really just not connected at all with spirit. They either have just totally, you know what? This is a hard one with the Seven of Swords, because you can gauge this as like they're the fucked up one, or you can gauge this where you're like, I'm definitely not the fucked up one. Or you could be like, I'm the fucked up one, but really they're the fucked up one. Like, this is a hard one. But I think that you need to look at facts. And you need to stop giving strength and stop all this. Oh, strength reversed is like steroids to me. It's like, I'm going to fucking try no matter what. It's like, stop. Stop injecting yourself with steroids, please. And take a look at it. Are you lying to yourself? Like, are they not talking to you because what you did? Or are you the one who's continuing trying to talk to somebody and they're talking to you and they keep lying to you and you're like, oh, I'll keep trying? It's a hard one to figure out. Ganesha is giving you the healing. You got to heal the situation, not by directly healing it, but by not being part of it, and heal your true self to find the real abundance in your life, not go through heartache and all this bullshit. If you're single out there, you pulled the Ace of Pentacles reversed. I mean, don't be desperate for money or trying to get some revival of a physical new life through somebody. If you're single right now, like, you got to do that yourself. Like, no relationship's going to be able to save you and give you your new life. If you're in a relationship, High Priestess reversed. It's not spiritual. And I would take this for whoever this person is for you. Like, this person's not going to change your life for you, and they're not spiritual, whoever it is, or you're not listening to your guides about it, or they're not, they never listen to their guides, or they're a really poor leader trying to guide, not from spirit, but like, yeah, listen to MSNBC. Like, you should be getting the shot, and like, listen to this scientist that fucking, you know, like, they're not listening to the divine at all. That's how you know. If they don't listen to the divine, they don't use the divine, it's not right. And then if you're obsessed with somebody that is in the divine, you fucked them over. Guaranteed. So the only way to heal that, I mean, you know, maybe approach with healing, trying to heal it. You got Sag, you got the 6th house, and you got Saturn. So it's like, stop trying to explore areas that need to get to the specifics of reality, and stop trying to believe that reality will just turn into magic without cost. Saturn is cost. Like, you're going to have to put work in, and there's, more importantly, also a restrictive element. Like, maybe you need to look at all the facts and the details of the reality if it will really be the story you want. And also, if it really is that expansive, you'll get abundance, though, when you find the reality that makes sense for you. And you also approach this from being more specific instead of so broad about it, and continuing to broaden your energy, but be specific where you're putting your energy right now for love. All right, Cancer's the last one, and they're the ones with the full moon in their relationship house. All right. We'll do the poll. It really is officially Cancer. Full moon in Capricorn, your relationship house. Oh, I just did a very deep sun sign horoscope on high vibe for all the Cancers. Of course, you would be the last one. Cancer, Cancers. Last reading of the night. Death card reversed is your first card. Oh. Page of Swords reversed is your challenge. Oh my God. Two of Cups reversed is your overall. The fucking Tinder match with the fucking meth head and the fucking creepy old weird lady. Reversed. And the way you get through this, the Two of Pentacles reversed. Two lovers having a good time. Well, why are you so afraid of putting an end to a very, very, very non-truthful, fucked up, non-soulmate connection that is not working? And the universe is telling you to stop juggling whether or not you should do this thing. I mean, stop trying to connect with it. Literally, Page of Swords reversed. I mean, I got a feeling like somebody is a fucking full-blown fraud here, Cancer. You got a Page of Swords reversed. Like, everything they say is just a show. Two of Cups reversed. Like, you think that there's a soulmate situation. We're a match. No, like, it's not. I'm sorry to say. It's not. It's reversed. Death card reversed. Like, you're too afraid to just say fuck it and end it. Like, you're too, like, there's something pulling you back. We're going to have to find that out. Why are you too afraid to end something that is so false? Page of Swords versus the challenge. That is the most fake lying shit ever. It's the most false truth ever. And you got the Two of Cups reverses your overall. And you got the Death card reverse. It's like, you're too afraid to put an end to a fucking horrible match on Tinder. Like, for real. And I'm not saying that's what it might be that, but you know what I mean? Like, that's what you're dealing with. Like, it's like you ended up with this horrible fucking situation and you're like, I guess I'm supposed to, I don't know. It's like, come on. Wow. 8 of Swords, the toxic card, that you're the one sitting in the toxicity because you're too afraid to put an end. You're just going to stay in toxic waters till you fucking end it. The toxic energy gets worse the more that you stay there. 8 of Swords is you create the toxicity by staying there blindfolded. I'm just going to stay in this toxic fucking shit. This shit that I don't want to really be in. I'm too afraid to fucking put an end to it. I feel like Cancers are feeling trapped. Why did you pull that Two of Cups reversed? King of Cups. You know what? It's time for you to like grow up emotionally and be like, yeah, this is the King of Cups. Remember, this is the Two of Cups. That comes after the Ace of Cups. Okay, you had like a little, ooh, this could be really nice. The water overflowed. Well, you know right away when the Two of Cups reverses in a reading, because you know that, ooh, there was something that was really emotional, but instantly it went south. Instantly it went south. Bad. Like really bad. And it's because of emotional position. And in King of Cups, you might be dealing with somebody who is a controlling emotional person, not in the good way. And for you, it's about learning that you have to learn to control your emotions about whether or not you're going to keep fucking riding this. Look at this. 2 dudes. Cancers, you might be weighing out 2 people. But, you know, it's like, who's the real match? Like, the one that's fucking not toxic to you? That's pretty clear. The one that's living their life truly, I feel like you're almost revealing a lot of truth about if you're looking at 2 people or you're dealing with a partner, like everything they said that they were, they're not, you know what I mean? So you got to put some control there on the emotions. You did. Oh my God, you got to be kidding me. You got the lunar eclipse card. You got the change. Oh my God. With the Death card reversed, like this needs to change like fucking fast. Or you're going into some dangerous territory. Dangerous. 8 of Swords. Like, we're talking about toxicity, sickness. We're talking about, you know, this is where somebody is like, you don't want to be you don't want to get pregnant. Or if you're a dude, you don't want to get this person pregnant. Or you already did get this person pregnant, had the kid. You're like, what the fuck? But this lunar eclipse change card is the most intense card in this whole Astro Tarot deck, the dark moon, or what is this deck? A black moon astrology deck of just, it's not good. It's you gotta emotionally cut the fucking link here. Relief. Look at that. Once you cut it, you're gonna get the ultimate relief in your life and go where you really want to go and get out of this whole spread is just like fucktard show, like blah. And you know what it is? It's the relief of like finally getting the ability to find somebody that actually has a soul like you instead of like somebody it's almost like you're dealing with some soul that's like totally not you. It's like, how in the fuck did you end up with this person? How? It's desperation in many ways. Let's see what your shadow is. Oh, the temple of my body. Guess what? You were lonely and just wanted to... You feel like you have control of your own life and your own destiny. You don't. But, that card also kind of makes me sad, too, because I feel like this person also, the shadow of it is like they're only into it because they're finding some sort of gain off you physically, nothing else. And for their own thing. And they might also, it's like the shadow of you might be obsessed because of what it's doing for you physically and appearance-wise with them, or it's like a weird obsession with each other's like physical or health or body. It's like not about love. It's about all these other things. Ganesha is pulling personal transformation. This is the catalyst to change your life personally, to get you finally really connected to your divine purpose and where you need to be in your life instead of, the farthest away from that. Because I got a feeling that you're with something that's pulling you so far away from the cosmic connection on the highest realms, and it's pulling you so far away. If you're a single Cancer out there, you did pull the Temperance card. It's like natural things that are natural and not forced, and like naturally just like feel good and aren't toxic and aren't like this life or death situation kind of thing, like is what you need to focus on. And somebody who's naturally real and not fake, because you're doing a lot of fakeness. If you're in a relationship, you pulled the Emperor. It's like, it's an ego. It's your ego, it's their ego, but somebody's trying to capitalize. Emperor in love. If you're in a relationship, are they really that big? The question is, are they that really strong of a leader in their life, or are they a false leader? Like, are they just trying to use you to build up their own empire? Or they're using your empire? I'm going to pull one extra card for Cancer for the cards, and it's going to be about this personal transformation, about lies, not living in your truth, like being in squalor of like not knowing to do it, to how to get to the relief that you want, the change, the fucking Emperor and the physical body and the fucking the meth head, really, like fucking Death card, this Eight of Swords, like that's just like, what's the reason why, God? You're stuck. Oh my God, you got the Hangman. You got the Hangman from your personal transformation in your life. This person is holding you back from your fucking transformation. I don't. Mars and Virgo in the 6th house. Oh my God, you got to be fucking. You got to fucking clean house, big time. You have got to get specific, and you have to go, this is out of alignment, and I got to get in alignment in my life, and stop slaving yourself to this. Stop. Like this is like you have the way to get through this and get out of this shit. But you gotta actually fucking do it. Like you gotta make it reality. You gotta make it fucking huge change. You got the lunar eclipse card, Mars and Virgo in the 6th. Like this is about your whole health and sanctity of your reality, and also your purity. It's like, do you want to live an impure life with an impure person, or do you want to live a pure life? And also, my guides are screaming this, like, whether you're a guy or girl, like, pregnancy with this person would be the ultimate disaster. The ultimate disaster. Like, literally pull out? No, like, pull out. So you don't have to be worried about the pull out. That's Deep Love Tarot on this crazy week with Mercury direct, Venus coming into Leo, Neptune retrograde, Venus opposed Pluto, the Sun now in Cancer, trine Jupiter. There's so much going on. I love you all very much. Thank you so much for being a part of this channel, but make sure that you join highvibe.tv if you want to get all my daily horoscopes, my weekly sun sign horoscopes, weekly tarot, weekly intuitive, and we have so many awesome and amazing shows that we do here on highvibe.tv. I truly appreciate you all so much. Just go to highvibe.tv or find us on the iPhone, Google, Apple TV, or Roku stores, and you can subscribe through there. We have full control of your account. Even on our website, you have full control as well. Check it all out, highvibe.tv, and we're here to show you every day how to get through life, and we are here for you every day. And we have so many awesome people. You can also buy readings from all the awesome practitioners on there. Love y'all very much. Please spread the show. Please send this one to your friends on this most important week, because love can really be there for you in the ultimate way if you pay attention to what was said today with that Venus coming into Leo to meet with Mars now. And after a Neptune retrograde, you better realize that you don't want to be in a subconscious trap. Please. Love y'all. Peace.